Chris, you're muted and deafened, you numbskull. I'll say it right here.
You just like wave at him. Do you reckon he can see us?
Chris! Chris!
Hey! You're muted and...
Could write on a bit of paper if you want.
I don't have...
Chris! I could write it, yeah.
Napkin, maybe?
I could write it on a bit of paper.
The dance isn't working.
Ah, there he is, there he is!
It's not working. Give me a minute. It's not working. Anyway. Yes.
Oh, there we go! Hey, nice one, Chris. Chris Kidd is reading with a party of 11 troops. Hello, folks.
There we go.
Okay.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. This is another Call of Cthulhu RPG one-shot. This is The Dark Brood from The Grindhouse Volume 2. Tonight we're coming live from England, Scotland, Ireland, Chile and the USA. Welcome to the stream, Chris. Welcome to Call of Cthulhu.
Thanks.
Okay.
The stage is yours, Leo, mate. You're in the keeper's seat
Okay.
again.
Okay. I was waiting for the words, man. You're the boss.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's good to have you back in the keeper's seat again, man, on the one shots.
Yeah. I'm glad to do a one shot after all this time, and I like one shots because it's I don't feel that bad about killing investigators in these ones.
Don't mind dying so much.
Okay, let's start. We are in the year is 1977 at Echo Lake summer camp. It's of course summer, and here's a little prelude. Okay, it is summer of 1977, and somewhere in the Appalachian Mountains, more than 20 miles from civilization, is Camp Echo Lake. This summer camp was a big deal in the 50s, but after some financial difficulties, it went out of business in 61. Oh, sorry guys. Something is sounding. What the fuck? I'm going to close the WhatsApp web application. It's going off like crazy. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, this camp went out of business in 61, but a couple of years ago it was purchased by Leo Moore, a land developer and a local philanthropist who used to spend his summers at Camp Echo Lake. And he just couldn't stand the thought of the place falling into ruin. According to the newspapers, Leo spent a small fortune to have it renovated, and this year is the grand reopening. You and the other counselors have experience working at other summer camps, and you were each offered a very generous salary, so it was difficult to refuse. When you met with Mr. Moore, who insists you call him just Leo, he stressed out that there are only three goals here: fun, fun, and more fun. He also added that these first 40 campers, they are 20 boys and 20 girls between the ages of 10 and 14, they are critical for the camp's success, since they were all children of very wealthy and influential people who could make or break this endeavor. But hey, no pressure, he just added with a hearty laugh. Unfortunately, there was a hitch right out of the gate, when a number of the counselors were going to be delayed until the next week due to some transportation problems. Still, you managed to pick up the kids from town using the brand new school bus courtesy of Leo, and get them settled into their cabins. All in all, the first few days could have been far worse. The kids seem to be having fun, with the exception with a little homesickness and a couple of cases of poison ivy. Everything seemed to be going smoothly. That all changed on the fourth day, after breakfast, when the kids started complaining about upset stomachs and nausea, but with no sign of vomiting or fever. You have seen this sort of thing before, so you decided to give them some Pepto-Bismol and get them to bed early. If the situation didn't improve, you could always send someone into town tomorrow to get a doctor to come take a look. Sometime after midnight, you awake with a start. You're covered in sweat and your heart is pounding, and you can shake the feeling that something's terribly wrong. You quickly realize that you are not the only one, and the other counselors are also awake. The camp is eerily quiet. There is not even a sound of cricket, frogs, or insects now that you think about it. Someone should really go and check on the children. And the scene is yours. The four of you are in your beds, awake.
So,
What?
do we share a room or are we in separate rooms? So we would know
You will
each other
be
are awake.
actually. Sarah is alone in there. There are four shared bedrooms, and well, I suppose Sarah is the only girl present, so she is in
Wait,
our
Bobby's a
room.
girl?
Bobby, no, Bobby is a boy.
What you talking about?
So I think
Bobby can be whoever he wants, they wants to be.
Oh yeah, it's a man.
I mean, you can be whatever you want to be. In fact, you are four. So if you want to sleep alone,
Bobby's
each one
got a
of
Bobby.
you are in their own bedroom. You could maybe you can hear your other, your other colleagues. You can hear your other colleagues wake up. These rooms are very near one each other. Okay, so maybe you hear your other companions like raising up or something. You're awake. You're awake like if you have woken from a nightmare. You're all sweaty and with a start.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll briefly explain who our characters are then. So we're the camp counsellors. I believe I just noticed I'm the head counsellor as well, actually.
In fact, you are the head counselor. You are the driver and the nurse. So
I'm Tony.
Introduce your character.
Okay, I'm Tony, and I picked him because he's a fireman, and I quite like that. But Tony's the head counsellor, and he's a nurse, and he's the driver. So that's who I'm playing.
Cool. I'm Sarah. I get to once play someone who is nice and sweet, and her top skill is accounting. As anyone knows in Call of Cthulhu, that's the skill that you want to have, guys. I did not check the sheets before I chose, so let's see what happens to poor Sarah.
We always do loads of accounting in these games, right enough, eh?
Yeah, this always comes up at least like what? It's like better than a gun, isn't it, guys? Let's be honest. Gun or accounting?
Aye.
You're gonna choose accounting.
Numbers.
I am
Phil.
the arts and crafts teacher, so I'm into all fairies and magical things and believe in everything.
Lovely.
Yeah,
Oh,
go ahead.
I'll go. I'm Joe. I am the survival skills teacher at the summer camp. Yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. Pretty like dark and mysterious. Don't really chip in that much, but I've got a certain set of skills. Let's just say that.
I am Bobby, a man. Although I do have a ponytail, so don't let that throw you through a loop. I am the cook of the camp, probably a 5-star Michelin chef, if we're being honest. Definitely did not give everyone the food poisoning that these symptoms are mirroring. But yes, just here to do a little bit of community service and cook for some children, you know?
Good guy, Bobby.
Great. Okay. So, what do your characters do now?
Well, I wake up and you said we're all in separate bedrooms.
If you want, you are now in the. If you see the map of the Echo Lake camp, you are
There's 4.
in the Echo Lodge. That is the only 2-story building,
Oh, we're in there. Right,
and you are in there. The bedrooms are in the top floor. The bottom floor, it is like the offices and stuff of the camp, you know, and the living room for the counselors, you know, where you eat, where you get together, and you have your bedrooms, four shared bedrooms upstairs. You are supposed to be 8 counselors, 4 men and 4 women, but well, as I said, there were some complications with transportation, and you are the only ones at the camp in this moment. But you have managed anyway.
we take the initiative here as the leader then, and we'll have a walkie-talkie system, I guess. The counsellors, won't we? We speak to each other on
77.
Yeah.
77. That was a thing.
walkie-talkies. Yeah.
Yeah,
To be radios, and it's exactly what we would use that camp counsellors would use, right? Brew, you're American.
Yeah.
We had walkie-talkies, and they looked like they were from '77.
So I'd be like, is anyone else awake? Counsellors, is anyone else awake? Over.
Roger that.
Is that you, Bobby? Over.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
Anyone else? Over.
Yo, Joe, over and out.
Sarah's been asleep since 9 o'clock, like full on. She's a good girl, you know. She gets up probably at 5.
But you're awake now, all of you awake
okay.
at the same time, a bit later after midnight. And as I said, you're all awake, like from a nightmare with a start, and you are all sweaty, and your heart is racing. And as I said, the 4 of you have a very bad feeling, and the camp is very, very quiet. You can't hear any crickets or frogs or insects now that you think about it.
Did you say it was 5 in the morning?
No, it's a little bit. It's a little bit past midnight.
Okay. On the CB radio again then. Sarah, are you awake? Over.
Yeah, apparently I'm awake. I am now awake. We forgot. Sometimes I stay up.
Right, and then I'll meet me outside in the hallway. Over, and I'll head out of the room.
Okay, if you all go into the hallway, you meet. It's not that big, the lodge, anyways.
That's an order, guys. I'm the boss.
It's going to be so hard trying to be nice for the entire episode.
And I'm your boss.
You chose her.
Yeah, I was trying to challenge myself.
Is anyone else coming out to the hallway then? I'm waiting in the hallway for people.
Yeah, I'll come out. Sarah's dressed in pink pajamas with a big rainbow unicorn on. For some reason, she woke up in makeup because that's how she rolls.
I'm probably sleeping in boxer shorts and a vest.
I'm gonna head out to the hall because I was gonna go to the mess hall anyway. I'll meet you there.
See, I pulled some trousers on and put some clothes on actually as I've headed out, I guess.
I was already dressed for action. Do you know what I mean? Like I sleep with sunglasses on.
He's always ready.
You know, at night time.
So, all right.
I've got my combats on. I've got my my military style shirt pocket with a pocket. And I'm just chilling, with my leather cowboy boots.
Perfect. What about you, Bobby?
I'll tie my hair back in a ponytail. And I'm gonna go on out to that there mess hall.
Okay.
Well, if they're just ignoring me and heading out to the mess hall, I suppose we better follow them and see what they're doing. We need to check on the kids.
Damn. Those kids be damned. We're going to the mess hall.
No, we need to check.
Food.
What are you going to the mess hall for, guys? We need to check on the kids. I've got a horrible feeling that there's something weird. That I just need to check that the kids are okay. Come on, let's go.
It's after midnight. You're not my boss. I'm gonna go get food.
Pretty sure I'm the boss all the time. Like,
Actually, he's the boss, but.
Okay. I'll come with you then.
don't make
I
me
was
go
just
HR,
gonna
Joe.
check on that food. Might have been what gave us this poop
No,
sweats,
actually,
you know?
actually, you are fine. You all of you are fine. It's the kids
To be eat the same food as the kids.
who had upset stomachs and stuff.
I'm gonna be like
At
Bobby,
Starbucks.
but like
Oh,
Bobby.
Starbucks.
But some people are vegetarian. It's like a new thing in the 70s where they don't eat meat. You've not been giving all the kids meat, right? Like, I'm a vegan too. That burger was like vegan, right? Bobby?
Yeah,
Okay. that's cool.
completely foraged mushroom patty. There you go.
Oh, because I really enjoyed it. It was the best burger I've ever had.
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to go check on the kids, so your investigators know this. The cabin A and B are for boys, and C and D are for girls. Okay, so where are you going to check first?
So we'll go and check on the boys first because boys are always more trouble.
No, I'm going to check on the girls first because girls are more precious in these movies.
Okay.
Sarah's going straight there.
Can somebody go with Sarah then, and somebody else come with me?
I'll go with you because I don't want to be around girls
Okay.
this late at night in the middle of nowhere.
All right, Bobby.
Just stood there being like,
Is Bobby a creep?
What?
Bobby looks a bit creepy with his big ponytail and greasy mustache, slaving over that food like.
It gets hot in the kitchen, man.
Right, Bobby, you come with me. We'll check on the boys.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go, Sarah.
Joe, you can go with Sarah. Thank you.
Thanks. You look like a strong guy. I reckon I can trust you.
Okay, then, Tony and Bobby, you head out to the cabins where the boys are. You enter the bunkhouses and check them, and they are empty. There is nobody here.
Oh, switch the
You
light
go
on.
to the other. You go to the other. If you go to the other bunkhouse, it's empty too. It's absolutely empty.
How
So
many?
all of the cabins are empty.
How many kids were here though?
40, wasn't it?
Was it? How many are we talking?
20 boys, 20
40.
girls.
20
40
boys
kids.
and 20 girls. Yeah, 40 kids, 20 boys and 20 girls, all between the ages of 10 and 14. So,
That's
Tony
right,
and
missing.
Bobby, you check these both bunkhouses for the boys, and they are absolutely empty. Let's put a pin on that for a bit, and let's go to Sarah and Joe. You both go to the other cabins, to the C and D cabins, and they are empty too. But give me please a listen and a spot hidden roll.
Is that just Joe and Sarah?
Yeah, just them.
Listen.
You sure you didn't mean accounting?
Yeah, you sure you didn't mean counting? Like, because I need to count the kids, right? Like, that's the point.
Yeah, but
0.
you can count there are 40 empty beds. Okay.
Nice roll in the listen.
Let me check. Okay.
So, Chris, to roll a skill, mate, you just like click on it. If you're not, make sure you're not in edit mode.
Oh, okay.
And click on it.
Okay. And I click on which ones?
Listen and spot.
Listen and spot hidden. The skills are in alphabetic order.
Good luck.
That's just under skills.
Yep.
Listen.
You need to get spot hidden because I got listen. I've got the listen one for us.
I don't think I have listen.
Everyone has them all.
You must have. Everyone has list. All the skills are there. The difference is how many points do you have?
It's the middle row, literally in the middle. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Underneath languages. Yeah, there you go.
All right.
It's a hard success. Okay. And spot hidden is it's in the third column because it's all in alphabetic order. So if you follow just the letters, you're going to find it by the S of spot hidden. All right, success too.
Chris.
Well, both of you hear.
Skills.
Both of you hear a noise in the cabin D. You are searching. You are started to find them empty, but you hear some noise coming from one of the beds, and you see Joe, one of the beds. The foot lockers have been arranged in each, instead of the bottom part of the bed. They are arranged to the sides. There are 2 foot lockers arranged to each side of the bed, and you hear something moving there.
After finding the boys' bunks empty, I'm obviously heading towards the girls to check now as well. So we're heading in that direction.
Of course. But this is happening at the same time. So let's see what happens first here.
So, Sarah, see those foot lockers? Do you girls normally put them there, or is that like custom?
DM it. Do we usually put the lockers there, or is it?
No, definitely no.
I'm only asking because I shouldn't be in the girls.
Foot lockers are supposed to be at the foot of the bed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll be like, no, it seems a little bit strange. And like, I'm gonna be like, between me and you, do you think this was Bobby? Like, I'm getting a vibe from him. Like, there's just something about him. Like, he sweats around the children, sweats in the kitchen, he's always sweating.
And there was that stomach ache and vomiting bug that definitely wasn't a flu, because like I never got it. I wouldn't eat out of that kitchen. It's a bit weird. But anyway, back onto the foot lockers. I heard a noise come from that. Should we check that? Do I really want to open this?
Yeah, I'll happily do it with you together. It might be one of the girls. So yeah, we definitely need to find out if it's one of the girls.
Okay, let's open the box then.
Okay, we'll do it together though, just in case something like bites or something.
All right. So we both walk in and are stood shoulder to shoulder to lift open a foot locker.
The foot locker just have stuff. You hear the noise is coming from under the bed, and the foot lockers are like arranged in each side of the bed, like covering it, like
Sarah, there's just stuff in here. I actually think the noise came from the bed over there. Let's go to the bed.
You must shove to the side a bit the foot locker, and you see a girl under the bed. It's Melissa. You know her. It's one of the camper girls. She has brown hair, brown eyes, and she's really scared and hiding under the bed. When when she sees you, she seems a bit relieved, but she's clearly very scared and uh, just like muttering, like I'm really hi, Mister Miss Sarah. Uh, uh, Everyone is gone. Everyone is gone. I I was too scared to talk to them to stop them. I just I was very afraid of. I just wanted to hide. Uh, what's going on?
I'll be like, oh, honey, come here, and I'll try and coax her out of the underneath the bed to see if she's okay.
Okay, cheers. She
Physically and mentally, like she's not covered in blood or tentacles or something.
no. She's not covered in blood or anything. She's in her pajamas still. She's scared, but she's she seems to be okay.
Physically, like she's not like hurt or anything.
Sorry.
She's not bleeding from anywhere. She's like fine.
No,
physically.
she's totally fine. She seems lucid. In fact, she climbs out of under the bed, and she says, "I don't know what's going on, Miss Sarah. I mean, the other kids, they just they they just woke up and left without saying anything. I'm sorry, but they looked so creepy. They were like they had something dark smeared on their skins, and they looked really creepy. I was very afraid to talk to them. I just wanted to hide from them. This really scared me.
Be like, Melissa, is this a prank? It's not good to tell fibs, you know. I'll make you go and spend the evening with Bobby in the kitchen. You wanted to spend time with Bobby? Is that what you want?
Oh, I
Alone?
swear.
You want to be alone with Bobby? Is that what you want? She's Sarah's now. She's like, yeah.
Oh God.
While this conversation is happening, I am securing the rest of the room. I'm ensuring that there's no other threat or anything in the room. I'm having a dart around and like sweeping
you
under
don't have
beds.
you don't have to be the dark. You know, the power works just fine. You can just turn on lights.
Okay.
I
don't think been to a summer camp because my lights didn't work in my room. No,
so okay. Joe, there's no one else in the bunkhouse. Absolutely no one else. The beds are unmade, like someone slept on them and just stood up and left. But by this time, I think Tony and I forgot their name.
Creepy Bobby.
Bobby. You arrive at the cabin, the girl's cabin. Okay. You see this scene. You see Sarah talking to Melissa. You know her. She's one of the campers. She is looks very scared, and she's talking with Sarah. But you don't see absolutely anyone else.
Okay, I'll speak very softly to Melissa. Melissa, where did everyone go?
I was just Mr. Tony. I was just saying Miss Sarah. I don't know. They just woke up, and they all left, and they looked really creepy. Like they were like they had something dark smeared on their skin, so they looked really creepy. I don't know. I was too afraid to talk to them. I just hid myself under the bed. What's happening?
Everyone
Mr.
just
Choi?
got-
Are we going to be okay?
Everyone just got up and left at the same time.
Yes.
Did they say anything?
No, nothing.
Where did they go?
Now that you think about this, Melissa, she seems fine. She doesn't have any symptoms, of upset stomach or anything. She says, I think any one of you, I mean, maybe you, Tony, that you are the nurse, you seem to recall that Melissa was the only kid that she was fine. Not,
Well, she was the only one that wasn't sick.
yeah, she wasn't sick.
So everyone else was sick and everyone else is left. Right, okay, that's significant.
Yeah, you know, you come to realize now that she wasn't sick because you're the nurse.
Okay.
So, yeah, she feels.
Right, okay, well, I would like to ask, is there anything else that she doesn't do? Is she the only vegetarian? Is she the only one that doesn't swim in the lake? Anything like that?
Nothing like that, but now that you realize it, you learned from that she is she has lactose intolerance, so she doesn't drink milk.
So she's not had the milk, okay.
And now,
Bobby!
now that you remember now that, yeah, you just, Bobby, well, yeah, you just realized that, yeah, actually yesterday you gave the kids milk. You opened up the milk that you had on the kitchen and served milk, and well, Sarah doesn't drink didn't drink the milk because she's intolerant to lactose. So that's the connection you can make. You know this because you are the counselors.
And I'm guessing we have our own, as counsellors, we have our own supply of milk and we've not drank the same milk then?
No, but you didn't drink the milk because, the milk is for the kids, adults don't.
Well, I suppose it's America, you use cream in coffee, you don't use milk, right? See, people in the UK, Leo, drink milk on the daily because they drink so much tea and coffee with milk.
I know. But you didn't drink this milk.
Okay.
It was for the kids only.
Like I've solved
It
the
was
crime.
my special milk.
Sort of solved the crime, Tony. What have you been doing into the milk?
Can I just say that Bobby said that, not me?
Yeah. You really take.
Sarah drinks almond milk,
really-
so she's fine.
Really taking on the role of creepy Bobby really well, Bruce.
Okay, let's help poor Bobby. He's getting piled up. Bobby, what do you remember now? Is that in fact not only Bobby, you too, Tony. This was before the kids arrived. A farmer from the area, Mr. Klassen, donated a couple of gallons of milk to the camp. And you received it along with Bob, and Bobby knows this milk came from one of the farms. Here they donated this for the camp, the cow milk. So that's the only other thing you can think of about the milk. So it's not Bobby's fault, apparently.
Bobby, where'd you get that milk?
Listen, it came from Mr. Klassen, that farmer, man.
I think there's something wrong with it.
You know this. You are the head counselor. You know you probably it's probably you were the one who received this shipment.
Maybe those kids got that mad cow thing.
This is 20 years before mad cow disease, member.
JK.
This is way before, yeah.
Maybe Bobby's really tuned into this stuff. You don't know.
Bobby, what have you done to the kids? Anyway, we need to go look for them. They've disappeared.
Yeah, man, it's a pretty big mess. Like
Melissa.
39 kids are missing from your camp under your watch.
What are we going to do about Melissa? We're going to lock her in the tool shed or something.
You're the driver. Go get the bus, and we'll wait here with Melissa, or we'll all go to the bus together. I think that's what we need to do, and we'll tear up this place and find these kids.
Do a quick perimeter in the bus. Good plan, Joe. I like it.
Okay. Yeah.
Sarah's like, I agree because he's the best looking. I mean, the most responsible. And, like, just covers Melissa's ears.
I'm guessing Joe has.
Any of this.
I'm guessing
Right,
Joe
so
has
that's,
things like binoculars, Chris.
Hold on. Where is it? Binoculars?
Aye.
I've got glasses on. I know that much. I can't find my sunglasses. But anyway, he tips him up just like that. And just gives a quiet and mysterious just gaze, and then just is like, we going to the bus?
Yeah, let's go to the bus.
Do we want to get snacks first from the vessel?
Not from your kitchen.
Bobby, I don't want any of your food.
Listen, nobody was complaining about my cooking until just now.
When 39 children got food poisoning and disappeared, yeah.
We don't know that that's what it was. We could have got some bacteria from the lake.
In Bobby's defence,
how
he only
how
served
did
the milk, he
bacteria
didn't
get in
cook
the
anything
milk?
with it. Anyway, to the bus, folks, let's go. Joe's right, we need to do a quick perimeter check in the bus. Cover more ground.
What about me? I'm. Can I get changed or something first? I don't want to be left
Luke.
alone here.
You should have been ready before we got here.
No.
I taught you this. Melissa, you've no excuse. You were in military, or you've been in survival skills all this week, and I've told you this a million times. Be prepared, and you're not prepared, so that's your fault. So we're going.
But can I get changed? I mean, Mr. Joe,
Melissa,
I was very afraid.
do you want to see Mr. Sellotape?
No. But I was really afraid, Mr. Joe. They looked really weird. Their eyes were like white and cloudy,
Look,
and they smelled
Sarah,
bad. Like
Sarah,
spoiled meat
take
or
over from
something.
here. I can't deal with this.
Yeah, Sarah will grab her some clothes for her and like go off. Is there like a bathroom in here, like a little private area or something?
Oh, yeah, or you just call your boys could go just away.
Yeah, I'll
from
step
the
out. I'll
bunkhouse.
step out.
Oh, but
Bobby, get you on that bus on your own.
Sarah, we'll wait in the bus.
Okay,
Sarah
after the
will help
boys
her
are
get
gone,
ready. Yeah, help her get ready quickly.
yeah. Did I do something wrong, Miss Sarah? I mean, I was very scared. They looked really bad, and I just like used my flashlight to look at them, and they seem to recoil or something. Well, I guess that's normal. No one likes to have a light shone upon their eyes in the night, but I saw their eyes. I was just very scared. I didn't want to ask anything. Just hit. I'm sorry, Miss Sarah. I'm really sorry.
It's okay. Well, like, let's quickly get you dressed, and yeah, we'll not give you any of Bobby's food, and please don't go near Bobby without an adult ever. And yeah, we'll just stay together.
Why? What's wrong with Mr. Bobby?
Bobby likes kids
I
too
like
much.
his.
He really likes kids, but you know, like when you have like a hamster and you just love it too much, and maybe you squeeze it a bit hard. Bobby loves too much, and I can't say anything else.
Okay. Well, then she proceeds to get dressed. She just takes a pair of jeans and a t-shirt from her Foot Locker, and gets dressed. And she's ready.
Yeah, I'll keep her. I'll
When-
walk her outside with everyone else, but I'll like be like, how tall is she? I'm sure she's like tall enough for me to put her arm around her.
She's
How old
about
are the kids?
11 years old. She's
okay.
like
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
about 11.
Oh, so she's not like young. Yeah, that's fine. I'll put my arm around her and walk her out to everyone else.
It's about the height of me,
All right.
Martin.
When we're walking out, are there any obvious sets of footprints for 39 children going any specific direction?
Yeah,
I mean, obviously, like there is a lot of dirt yeah, you see footprints, a lot of footprints, and moved earth around. Um, but yeah, I mean, you could follow the tracks. It's not that hard. It's 30 fucking 9 kids.
Probably best
Uh,
not in the bus then to do that.
Actually, well, yeah. In fact,
Maybe just lock
you
Melissa
see,
in the bus.
you get to the bus. The bus is here's an old barn. This wasn't renovated because well, Mr. Leo didn't see it very cost effective to renovate this. Left this was left alone. They just use it to store some shovels, picks, and some rakes, stuff. But and the lawnmower is stored there too. Okay, and yeah, good thinking. 39 kids will trample a lot of grass and dirt, so it's very easy to realize all the tracks lead to the barn as long as you do. Also, you're working towards the bus, which is parked right here. When you reach the bus, and besides, it's a jeep here from for the camp. Both vehicles are disabled. Their hoods are open and everything is trashed inside.
Tony, Tony, what have you done?
My bus? What's happened to my bus?
It's not your bus, but you're in charge of it.
I'm the driver, yeah, so it's my bus. I'm the driver.
Tony, did you land at the drunky Steve again?
No. I've not loaned it to anybody, absolutely. Drunky Steve's not been anywhere near it. I've not seen Drunky Steve this whole year,
He turns up from time to time, He's a useless counsellor, but glad he's not here. Anyway, these tracks are leading in here. I know this because survival skills. And I take a branch off a nearby tree and go, Maple, and then continue to follow the tracks.
I'll follow Joe then. Joe seems to know what he's doing.
It's pretty easy to follow 39 footsteps.
Wait. What are we doing with Melissa? Chat and Twitch disagrees with locking her on the bus. They think that's bad.
I'm not. No, I'll be covering her ears and trying to not let her listen to what we're talking about. But
are we taking the bairn or locking the bairn up? What are we doing?
we can't leave a child alone in a Cthulhu thing. That or she's going to turn into a monster.
Take her with us so she can get killed with us. She's fucking in danger either way in this game, mate. Wherever we leave her.
Remember, guys, your poor counselors are not seasoned Callofcthulhu investigators like you are. They're just innocent counselors, very worried about the kids, and something is very wrong here. Maybe someone kidnapped the kids, or you don't know what is happening. But Melissa is very afraid. She's just stuck with Sarah. She doesn't want to leave her side. So
I'll carry Melissa on my back and tell her to maybe try and get some sleep or something.
Strength check to drop her.
No, be a dick.
I mean, how strong are you, Sarah?
Maybe we should not lock you away with Bobby for a bit and just see what happens. Not Melissa, Tony.
So
maybe we should climb one of these oak trees and get a vantage point.
Joe looks at Joe.
Be like, Joe, what did you say? Was that you, Joe? That was such a good idea.
I think that we should just go in. I think we should go in all guns blazing. I think we'll be fine. I don't see any danger here. There's no lights coming from the barn.
No.
There's no anything. We are the only thing that is dangerous here.
I mean, looking at the barn, you don't see any lights come out of it. I mean, there are no windows. I mean, it's a barn. Maybe the windows are up.
Have you seen the tracks went to the tracks went this way?
You can't see any light coming from under the bar's door or something. Okay, so as far as you know, the barn is dark, but all the prints lead here.
Well, I really want to go in the door. I want to find out where these tracks go. I think possibly maybe Sarah, you should stay here with Melissa by the bus. Maybe play a game, like figure out what's wrong with it. And if anyone wants to come with me, they can. I'm happy to go on my own.
Hey Joe, I'm coming with you.
You sure the kids weren't on the bus?
Cool's just gone out.
No, I mean, you all are here.
Search the bus.
Obviously, the bus is empty, of course. And
it was torn to bits. Yeah, what the fuck's up with my bus?
I guess I'll go with you.
All right, Bobby,
also,
let's go.
Well, you are near the barn. When we arrive, you are here in the bus near the barn. Melissa says to Sarah, like, Miss Sarah, there is an odd smell here. Like, just when the kids just went away, they smelled like this. And yeah, there is a weird smell, like spoiled milk, about in the area.
I'll be like, don't worry, honey. It's just Bobby. He's got a BO problem, but we don't want to tell him. That's mean.
No, I have been in the mess hall when Mr. Bobby serves the food, and he didn't smell like this at all. I remember clearly the kids smelling like this when they were marching out.
What did we say about lying, Melissa?
It's not a lie, Mrs. Sarah, I swear.
She'd be like, oh, that's, I might say to the other guys before they go, and it's like, maybe, because if we're playing it like normal people, Sarah would be like, maybe we should just try and phone the garage to see if we can get like someone to come fix the truck at least. I guess if that would be a normal thing for Sarah to do. Is there a phone anywhere?
Be a phone in the office.
Yeah, in the Echo Lodge, you should have a phone.
Okay, I might just tell the other guys I'll go and phone the garage at least because we need that fixed, and take Melissa with me.
Okay, you head back to the Echo Lodge while the guys stay in the bus near the barn.
I'm
Grab
investigating.
my knives.
We're investigating the barn. I've got darts in my inventory for some reason on my skills. Yeah.
I've got dart skills.
I've got darts.
I get a canning and you get fucking darts. That's
I've
bad.
got darts on my combat, mate. Darts. I want to know what Joe's got, the survivalist. What have you got in your... If you go to combat tab next to skills, Chris, what does it say? Next to under unarmed. Have you got anything else?
We don't talk about things.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, Sarah, you walk with Melissa to the Echo Lodge to phone someone from the office, and of course, the phone doesn't work. There is no tone.
And it's like no tone as in like it's busy, or like can I see if the wire's been cut?
Yeah. I mean, not the wire in the office, but yeah, someone must have cut the phone lines.
Okay, I'd be running. I guess the other guys would be busy, but as soon as I saw that, I'd get worried and I'd be like running back to the other guys.
What's wrong, Sarah? Where are we running?
It's like just nothing. We're just playing a game. You like to play games, all right?
Oh, okay.
It's like what boys do you think are cute? Tell me, and I'll sort that out for you.
Well, I think.
What boys of suitable age do you like?
Well, I think Jeff is cute, but sure we.
Oh my days.
We're looking for the kids. I don't know. I I don't know. I'm scared. I hope that he's okay and the other kids too.
Oh, come on, an 11-year-old girl would not care about her friends. She would be way more interested in boys. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. She's like distracted. Come on.
Have we
Okay.
got to the door? Are we at the door?
Yeah, I want to know
Yeah,
what's going
you are
on in this
there-
barn.
You are very very close. So the boss is here and the barn's door is here. So yeah, it's just a short walk. You're here. Who's going with you, Joe?
Oh, I'm definitely going.
Tony, and Bobby's gonna do a bit of backup. Don't know how I feel about that, but let's get through this door. I'll take the helm here, Tony. Right, and Bobby, just you make sure no one follows us. All right, don't touch anything. All right.
Or
But
anyone.
if you see someone coming towards us that isn't a kid, you know what to do, right?
What if it's a kid?
You know what not to do.
Look, the FBI, I've spoke to you about this.
This has took a tone tonight, like, fuck me.
So, let's get in this door, and immediately, instead of, like, just swiftly opening it, skillfully open it, sneakily, no, I'm kicking that door wide open. I'm booting that like a last action hero.
Okay, you kick the door. Give me a strength check.
Nice, Chris.
Hard success. Okay, you break it open because when you kick it and then you break it up, you realize it was locked. Someone locked the door, the door to the barn, but you just kick it and you realize you instead of opening, it breaks at the lock. And you see this dark barn. There is a very soft light. It wasn't, you could not see it, but you see some lamps here and there, like really turned off or very low, like oil lamps, and there is very little light inside here. You see a girl tied from a beam, sorry, with a burlap sack over her head, and these weird guys, they look like locals. They are one of them has a knife to her throat, and there is a like 10 people here in different ages. There are old people, and there is an old woman, some kids, some teenagers, some young men. All they seem very like each other, like family, but maybe too much alike. Like, inbred hillbillies, literally, not like, you always say, oh, fucking inbred. No, they literally look very similar to each other. And one of them, a tall, thin guy, just when you burst inside the place, he says, stop right there. I will got her real good. Did you try anything stupid? And nobody ain't interfering with Dark Mother today. That's right. Is that right, Mama? Yeah, boy. Tonight is the night of the Dark Mother.
Bobby, what did I tell you about
And-
inviting your family up here?
Yo, man, they look nothing like me.
Well, actually, when you take the scene in, you see up in the lofts, you see some weird black pupae, like line up on the loft, dark tendrils coming from them, and they seem to be moving. Something's moving inside this black pupae, lying upon the lofts of the barn. You can see them everywhere, up in the loft, on the walls, in the lower floor, resting up in the beams, everywhere.
I'm gonna say, put that knife down right now. Leave that little girl alone.
Or what, Mr. Counselor? Leave this place, or we got this girl real good.
You better leave now. The police are already on their way here.
We don't care about no police.
Do we recognize any of them? Like, is one of them Farmer Klassen by chance?
You don't recognize him anywhere. The guy that came with the milk, you don't see him anywhere. But these guys look very familiar. Like, you see a couple of guys that could be related to him. They're very similar.
Gross. Okay.
I turn around to them and say, you know, it's not great to bring a knife to a gunfight.
I don't care. Do you have a gun? You want me to kill this little girl?
It's her life or my life. That's all I care about. But you guys are going down tonight. So let her go. I might let you go. I'm trying to intimidate, by the way.
Oh yes.
Okay. Do give me an intimidate check, but it's going to be extreme.
I know.
Whoa. Well, this is not a fumble. Well, you fail. They don't care about you. You're outnumbered, by the way, and you see all these people. They have like knives, sickles, sticks.
I'm sorry, wait, what was the last one?
Oh?
Sickles,
Wait,
I think you said.
No, sickles and then what?
Sticks, whatever.
Oh, I thought you said dicks.
No,
Dicks
no.
out!
They must, some of them must have. But
He hears dicks, Bobby just runs
Bobby
around.
recognizes
Oh my
the
God.
entire crowd with the weaponized dicks. It's like, oh, I remember them.
Right now might be a
Oh.
really bad time to mention that I didn't bring anything to fight with. So
There's like
Come on,
there's like
get
10
out
of
here.
there's like 10 of them though. We're fucked if we try and fight them.
yeah,
Unless-
maybe we should just let him like have a good night.
Unless Joe is actually pulling out a gun. Then we might have a wee
do you have a
chance.
gun, Tony? Do you have a gun?
Under my skills, it says rifle shotgun.
No.
That's probably over in the sports shed.
No,
But
yeah,
on-
that's just the
under
skills.
combat-
Everybody has that. Under
under
combat, what
combat.
does it say?
I've got a bow.
A bow?
I've
All
got
right,
a bow.
but yeah, that's your bow skill. But did you bother to go to the shed where you keep the bows for teaching the kids, and
Do
take
you
a
remember
bow?
what I said,
He's always prepared.
Melissa? I'm always prepared.
Yeah, but yeah, you didn't go unless you had slept with a bow. You don't have a bow now, but you know where the bows are. Get out of here! Last warning. I'm gutting this gate right from the belly up.
Take care.
Okay, Bobby just goes away. Okay,
No,
take
no,
care.
we're not just leaving them. What the
Alright.
fuck, Bobby? Get back here, Bobby!
The vessel to get my
Tony.
knives.
Tony, is there anything you can do now so I can try and untie her?
Bro, you know this guy has a knife to her throat, and there are like 10 more in the back.
Okay.
Like, you can try, but
Got pretty good first aid. Is there... Right. I guess we should
What are we gonna do?
leave this
We can't
can
leave.
you
We
do
can't.
something?
We can't leave the little girl. Like, no, we can't leave the little
No,
girl.
we can't.
She's our
Tony,
responsibility.
Tony, what kind of special skills have you got? Come on, you're a leader. Lead me here.
I am a leader. I've got charisma. Right. Well, what's my persuade and what's my intimidate like? I'll try an extreme intimidate check. You never know. I might roll it like. What is it? No.
Oh.
How's my charm? Shite as well.
No, charm is not going to work.
Okay.
You're not going to charm these people anyway. But at this point, you just go away, or I'm going to gut you. Unless you want to join us for the party, we can always use more. How about that, Jeb? Yeah, Zach. Maybe they want to join us.
Tony, I've never told anyone this, but my name's not actually Joe. I'm not Joe. I had to change my name, and I pretend to be people all the time. So, is now a time where we should pretend to be these people, just so that we can save someone's life?
I think you might be right, Joe.
So we
play
put
along.
on
Play along.
we put on the masks. We get there. We're like, let's go. Come on, let's have a beer.
No,
Let's go."
we don't mean as one of us. We mean one of these, these ones. And they just nod towards the black pupae things that are all over the lofts. This pulsating, moving black pupae.
Oh, pupae. I was trying to work out what the last word you were saying is. You mean pupae, like larva.
Like butterflies.
Yeah.
Cocoon.
Cocoon, that's the one.
Yeah.
Cocoons, yeah, that's another word for it.
Oh, okay.
And then there's lots of them round the room. How many? Like 38?
Yeah, up there in the lofts of the barn, on the corners, and on the corners down.
Is there something like 38 of them?
I think we need accounting for that.
Where's Sarah when we need her?
I'm outside.
Yeah, you're just arriving, Sarah, with Melissa and Tao, and you see the barn open, and these three guys in the threshold, like discussing or something with someone inside. You see them gesticulating. But at this point, guys, really seriously, these guys just have the knife on the throat of the girl, and they are going to kill her. You don't go away. Leave us alone. They just get out of here. No one's going to interfere with the damn mother tonight.
I think if we do go away,
Mama.
What they're going to do to her is worse than killing her. So
Yeah, I agree.
Sarah, did you get my knives?
No, she didn't.
No, I didn't.
Went the whole way to the phone and ran back.
But yeah, you guys don't know that. I obviously, as soon as I tell you guys that the lines have been cut, because that's the creepiest thing I've seen until
Okay.
You
Right. I'm not going to attack
Sarah,
the guy because it's going to be the shortest one shot ever. if I attack the guy, we're all dead, I think. So
Yeah. Sarah, you think having the line cut's weird? Wait till you see this.
Well, Sarah, if you just approach, if you told them the phone lines were cut, and as you say, oh, the phone lines were cut, you see.
No, I say it really quietly. I'm not like shouting it out.
I mean, but when you get close to the guys to just tell them this, you see what they're seeing. You see these guys with the kid tied from the beam with a burlap sack over her head, and they are just threatening to kill her if you don't go away. You are not messing with Mama. You are not messing with Mama tonight.
As Sarah's
Right, Mama?
as Sarah's coming in, I'm gesturing at Sarah, like with my hand behind me, like stay away, because she's got Melissa with her. So like,
Well, yeah,
Well,
but it says...
I grab Melissa's flashlight and I'm going to shine it in there. Melissa had a flashlight. I'm going to shine the flashlight inside and see what happens.
Well, yeah, you flash
You
inside
said
it.
it's dark. You said it's dark, right?
Yeah, it's dark. It's dark. It's barely light. There's very light inside. Not enough light to be shown outside the barn. So that's why you didn't see anything coming from the
Okay.
barn. But it's a very, it's barely light inside. You can see, you can see the guys inside. You can see the scene being displayed in the center of the barn. And you can make some of these weird black cocoons on the place, but it's not brightly light.
Oh.
So
So they don't-
you shine
They don't run
the
away
bright.
or anything. Fair.
No, the guys,
Okay.
hey, put that away! I told you, go. Maybe they want to see what this kid looks like from inside. Yeah, Zach, got her then.
quickly, Sarah, those black things, count them.
She's already doing it. She's like that.
Well, yeah. You see the cocoon stir a bit, but they move and they pulsate like something is moving inside.
Are they the size of a child? That's like big enough to fit a child in.
But it's shorter, but
Enough to fit a child, like
Yeah,
smooched up in the fetal
Yeah,
position.
but-
Then.
yeah, probably, most likely.
Oh my god.
I'm ready to go get my knives.
Yeah.
Well, boys,
I'm-
this guy seems to want to join the party as a special guest.
Bye.
Yes.
Bye,
Hey,
bye,
boys!
bye, bye.
I'm gonna stealth. Oh fuck! I failed. So
I'm gonna fuck off, but I'm coming back with some weapons or something. I don't know.
Okay, you back down when you see this guy start to go over to you with knives and sickles and pocket knives and stuff. Even the teens, everyone's going, and you back off. That was a thought. Get out of here! And they push the doors closed, but since you broke the lock, well, it's they just push the door the closed position. So you are outside there, the barn, and what do you want to do?
Well,
did you get that car fixed?
No, bro, the cars are fucked up.
I want to get to the tool shed and get weaponed up, get tooled up.
Aye.
The tool shed has every regular plumbing or carpentry tools you can think of. There is the boathouse. In the archery range, the sports shed. There, besides the balls and all the stuff to play sports, there are bows and arrows there.
Guys,
You can find like one machete in the tool shed, a shovel,
I'll take the machete.
and hammers.
I'll grab the
Okay.
machete.
Okay, Melissa says to Sarah, Miss Sarah, who are those people? Are my friends there?
Be like, it's okay, honey. They're just having like it's just a bad dream. You'll be okay.
Feel like a bad dream, Miss Sarah.
I'll be like, is there like a nurse's hut? Can I try and take Melissa there?
Where? Sorry.
Like in those movies, they have like the nurse's little hut. Like, is there a medical, a little room or a
And
shack
the
or something?
that will be in the Echo Lodge in the first floor. You have your offices. There must be the North Station where Tony attends the kids. Must be in the Echo
Yes.
Lodge.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not good
Figure
with
in the
deciding. I'll
lodge,
leave it to you to go.
log it.
Yeah.
So guys, as you move through the camp, searching for weapons and stuff, yeah, let's okay. Tony said he got a machete from the tool shed. That's the only one there. There is a shovel. Probably there are hammers. Um,
I'll grab a bow as well.
Pipes, maybe lead pipes too.
A bow as well, because you said there's enough bows, because we teach the kids archery, so there's more than enough bows for all of us.
There is like 10 bows, and there are about, I don't know, 30, 40 arrows.
I'll grab a bow and
around.
10 arrows. And a machete.
Okay.
Nothing for me. I got nothing to fight with.
You can grab anything in the tool shed, or maybe you can go to the kitchen and grab a kitchen knife. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll just get like I don't know.
Bobby, you must have some big fucking knives, hopefully.
I got some meat cleavers in there and carving knives and stuff.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna go for a baseball bat. That seems like appropriate.
Yeah, we
I
probably
want to.
play baseball with the kids, don't we?
Yeah, you find a baseball bat around. So
Can we get some flashlights? Because Melissa said that
got
they
one.
were cowering from the light, I think.
Yeah,
yeah,
but when
you
I
can
shone
find.
it, they didn't do anything when I shone her flashlight at them, though. I tried it.
These guys, these people holding this weird family of guys, no. No more than a normal person having a flashlight shone into his eyes in the dark, but no. So, as you are through the camp, searching for weapons and stuff, maybe when you are like gathering up at some place in the camp, you hear movement from the woods, coming from the woods nearby, where you are, okay, and suddenly you hear a woman's voice call, like, "Hello, is anyone there? Anyone?"
Oh, fuck this, man.
And you see like a flashlight moving around the woods, and a middle-aged woman steps out of the trees. She's dressed in jeans, a flannel shirt, and a jean jacket.
Stop
Does
right
she
there.
look like an inbred?
Yeah. Stop right there.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't look like these guys in the barn. She looks like a sweet old lady, middle-aged lady.
I do not trust her the one bit.
Real-
I'm pointing this bow at her. Stop fucking right there, woman, lady. Who are you?
Hey, sorry. I'm Sybil Blakely. Well, you can just call me Aunt B. I live a few miles east of here, not far off the road. I just heard something, a weird noise in the woods. I thought it was a wounded animal or something really weird. So I just came out to just put the poor thing out of her misery or something, but I can't find it.
Go home, lady.
What's happening here?
Go home, lady.
What's?
Go home, lady. Stay away from here.
But why is something wrong here?
Nothing's
What's
wrong here.
happening?
I'll be like, Miss, do you have a car? We really need to get take this little girl Melissa to get some help. Do you have a car?
Oh, this poor thing. She wounded or something? Something happened in the woods? What's wrong?
Yeah, we can't talk about it, but yeah, do you have like a car for? Could we all get in your car?
I guess we could walk back to my house. It's a couple of miles, but I got lost in the woods. I can, yeah, we can go to my house. But do you need help, honey? And she goes all motherly with Melissa. Is she wounded or something?
Stay away from her.
Could I do a psychology? They do a psychology to check to see if she's being like sincere and not crazy like the other people.
Yeah, do a psychology test.
Can I do an intimidate? 'Cause I'm pointing a bow at her and telling her to step away from the child.
It's fine. I succeeded. You don't need to scare her.
Okay.
Is
She she seems genuinely interested in the kid. Like she seems to like children a lot.
Like Bobby likes children, or like
I knew it was coming.
I like children.
she has this motherly air about her, and she's not lying. She seems to very sincere when she says she lives a couple of miles east of the
Do we
camp.
know her? Like, have we heard about her or met her before? Like, is she local so we don't know her or something?
You are not from here. This is the first year the camp is reopening. So you are this is your first time out here.
So we do not know this
So
lady.
you will know. You will know. But she says, I can tell something is very wrong here. I mean, where are all the children? In this is supposed to be a children's camp or something.
I attempt to charm the lady and say, "There's no kids here. This isn't summer."
No, that's too far of a stretch.
Gutted.
So,
These Jedi mind tricks.
so she
They're
just,
not the children
she
you're looking
takes
for.
out- she just takes out. Well, Joe, you try to tell her, don't worry. There's supposed to be children here. And says, don't bullshit me, young man. And you see her take off her leather jacket and put her over her arm. I mean, I'm trying to be just a good neighbor and trying to help you.
I don't know that we really like the neighbors around here, though. Like, we got Mr.
Wow, these
Claston's milk and
Lessons? What about them? Well, they are they are a very weird family of farmers. They live around here
What do you know
from
about
a long time
Classons?
ago. Well, they're like a bit crazy, but I don't know. They're just weird. I would stay away from them if I were you.
I hope they're not in my barn.
Like, why
What
are
did
they
you say?
why are they weird? Why would you say they're strange?
Well, they say they're supposed to be all inbred, that they don't marry anyone outside of the family, or so they say.
Oh, the barn guys.
Yeah, we've got somebody like that works here.
What barn
Hey.
guys?
The guys in the barn invited you for like a birthday or something like that. They said that they're having a party. I don't know. Like maybe you should
What
go check
barn?
it out.
What
See,
party? I don't know.
You know
Well,
the
Melissa
old
burst
barn
out
just over
and
there.
says, they have my friends on the barn. I think.
Melissa, you don't have
Classons?
any friends.
They're my friends, Mr. Joe.
No, they lie to you. They're not your friends. No one
It's a lie.
is your friend.
This woman, she says, "Oh, what do you say, honey? The Classen kidnap the kids? I mean, then she looks at you guys. Is that true?
No, the kids are fine. Get out here.
But Mr. Tony, she can help us. Maybe she can lend us her car or her phone to call the police or something.
We should come back with our car then.
Come on, boys. But okay, come on, young man. What's the matter with you? You seem really shaking up. Did the Classens actually
I'm just
kidnap kids?
I'm just doing my job, lady. It's my job to look after these children here in this camp, and for their safety,
know.
I'm asking you to leave.
Oh, okay. I can take care of myself. I'm a
Would you
tough
like
girl.
a glass of milk, maybe?
Sure, but it's now the time. I mean, for
I think
that,
we can all
I mean,
discuss this over a glass of milk.
I mean, if what this kid says is true, it's terrible. We don't have time for milk. We should call the police. Maybe I didn't ever think the classes would do something like this. I
Excellent.
mean, they're crazy.
Go call the police because someone cut our phone line. Was it you? If you say no, then that means go and use your phone and let us get on with our jobs.
Thanks,
Oh,
Joe.
I didn't know your phones were out, but if you want to use my phone, you're welcome to it.
We have to stay here and
Well-
look after these children. You go phone the police.
Okay.
She's not going
are
to
you
fuck
sure
off
you're-
at all, is she?
I mean, she's like a nosy old gal, and she looks at Melissa and says, "Are you sure you're okay?
Okay.
This counselor's guy seems a bit off."
Melissa,
And she-
see that old lady? Tell her you're fine, because I'm sick of her jib. Go ahead.
I'm sick of this old lady as well. I'm going to hoof her in the vagina in a minute. Like,
I'm okay. I'm okay. They are my counselors. But they are scared just like me. But don't worry, child. And she just like hugs her and pats her, and Melissa is like, uncomfortable, like when you are a kid and these fucking old ladies only want just to use you. You're so cute, and you're like, fuck off.
nah, I'm sorry. I
But
told this
she
lady
just-
to step away from the child. Like, I'm not letting her grab the child or touch the child. No,
She-
no. I
she-
get in the
she
way when
just
she
don't-
tries to grab that child. I'm physically getting in the way. She's not touching that child.
Why? Oh, aren't you a rude man?
I'm the man that looks after these children. Do not step near her again. I'll be forced to use this. And he gestures to the bow in his hands. I will not allow you
Insane?
to touch
Are you
the
insane,
children
boy?
under my care. I'm not insane. I'm doing my job, lady. Now I suggest you get the fuck out of here.
Huh? Youths these days, they don't respect their elders. Don't be like them.
Everyone's gonna
Melissa.
step in and be like, everyone needs to calm down, and I'm like, you all need to stop doing potty mouthing in front of a child. And she's gonna try and take charge of it and speak to the lady and be like, Melissa, do you want to go with this lady just for a bit? And she'll say, I'll let you take your lucky bat with you, and I'll whisper into Melissa's ears to like, if she tries anything to like kill her, basically.
No.
I think
No,
Melissa should
Sarah,
give
you're
her
not
that.
sending her away with a strange woman who's got a sudden
She's
strange interest in her.
years old. She's old
And,
enough for
yeah.
Wait. You are sending? You're
No,
telling Melissa to go with a
no,
lady
she is
somewhere?
not.
Yeah.
No, she
Yeah,
is
she-
not.
Go to her house and call for help, because at the moment your guys' plan was go and shout at people, then run away.
But you're not.
Well,
you're,
I don't know,
no,
but
you're
she
not
again
sending Melissa away with
approaches
this
Melissa
woman.
and She pats her. She doesn't mind you. Like, she ain't afraid of you. She's an old lady, just being an old lady. And are you sure you're okay with these people? Are you sure they have you kidnapped or something, like your friends, and they're making you say that? No, they're okay. My friends are I think they're in the barn with some crazy folk, but they don't want to tell me anything about it. But I know there's some crazy folk in the barn. I heard something about it, but they are my counselor. I trust them. Oh, okay, child, don't worry. Everything is going to be okay. And she just hugs her again.
Okay,
like,
soon as
come on.
she touches that child, I will shoulder barge her out of the way, and I've rolled a success on Brawl. I will knock her over. I'm not going to punch her, but I will shoulder barge this woman away from that child.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's see.
Sarah's now running away with Melissa because she's like, what the fuck, you guys are all crazy.
She's not
She's
touching
gonna
that
run
child. I
away.
warned her not to touch that child again. She's not touching
I'm
that
running
child.
away with Melissa from you guys.
I'll come right behind you.
Well, yeah, she just pushes you away, and she says, "You
Hell
like,
yeah, old lady.
you go
Maybe I'll run
out like
back.
it's a wall." She just poof you just try to bash to dash on her, like to tackle her, and you'll bounce off her like a wall. She's strong,
That's
and
a
she
little
hugs,
embarrassing.
I mean,
Melissa and
even-
says,
That's
"Don't
pretty
worry,
funny.
child. I'm going to protect you." And she starts to sing a lullaby, but a very weird lullaby that you haven't ever heard before, and you don't understand what it means. Suddenly, all the lights around you go out. Everything's dark now. Like the stars, the moon, everything goes out.
This
You are in the
bitch.
dark.
I have a flashlight with Melissa. I'm fine. I have a flashlight.
Yeah, the flashlight doesn't. The flashlight is like, the beam, like, it's choked out by the darkness. What do you do?
Can't believe
You
this
are
bitch rolled an
each
extreme
one of
success
you
to repulsed me.
Each one of you have an action now.
I will attack the woman and pull her away from the child.
Okay,
Well,
you're in the dark,
Hey,
so you
I
have a
run
penalty.
away. I've run away.
You have a penalty die, Tony, because you are in the dark. You can't see anything, but you try to attack the place where you think this weird lady was.
I'm not going to be punching, I'm going to be grabbing.
Okay, you have to grab. All right, go with a brawl with a penalty die. Remember, you need. Well, actually, you just need to click the bonus penalty little,
Oh, yeah.
because it's not the same to roll twice. Actually, you are better now. It's a stream
That
success.
becomes a 0-4, yeah.
Zero.
No, it
0,
doesn't.
4.
On a penalty
It's-
dice, you use the worst of the two, so it's a 44. Yeah, I've rolled a 0-4 and a 44. It's like
Oh,
disadvantage
sorry,
in D&D.
sorry,
yeah.
it's penalty. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, it's a regular success. Okay, yeah, you grab, you feel you're grabbing something,
Great. Hopefully
and
oh my
nope,
god.
you are just you get punched instead. You have something and just punches at you with such a force that you get 10 points of damage. How much health do you have?
It might be game
So it
over
was
for me
0.
already, like. I hit points 13, so what if I got a major wound in it?
Yeah, just a major wound. Like, you feel the air sucked out of your lungs, and something cracks inside of you, and you're pushed away. Roll me Constitution.
It's Brew's turn to die. I always die.
You
Tackle
tried to
people
grab the
straight
lady
away.
in the dark.
Yeah.
She's grabbing my
That sounds
children.
The creepiest sentence.
Well, but
Extreme success
okay,
or
you stay
hard
awake.
success
You
in
stay awake,
Constitution.
but really battered up. But you are in really bad shape, Tony. But you are okay. Sarah runs away. You just run. Everything is dark. What the fuck is happening? Everything is dark everywhere.
I'm running to the
just-
boathouse. That's where I'm running, to the boathouse. Like a
Okay,
movie. Where I'm
you're
going.
running the direction that you think is the boathouse, and just give me give me a dexterity check to see if you don't bump into anything in your mad run in the darkness.
Oh,
shit.
no.
Yeah, you just bump into a tree while running in the dark and get hit by 1 point of damage with get a bump in the head. Bobby, what are you doing in the darkness?
I don't want to know.
I am.
Bobby said, not you, Joe.
Oh, Bobby, sorry. Over dick.
Can I listen and try and, or is it like kind of similar to what was it all the sound and light cut off you had said?
What?
Like, can I,
I mean-
listen to see kind of where the commotion is and move towards that, or is it like tone of
I mean-
silence kind of thing?
No, you can hear commotion near you.
Here, Tony's ribs
But
break.
any action you take here trying to something in the dark is with a penalty die.
I would just try to pull out my walkie-talkie.
All right.
Guys, this is Bobby. Where are you at? It went pretty dark.
You can hear yourself coming from the walkie-talkies.
All right,
from
I'll
your
walk
friends
towards.
around.
I'll walk towards one of those. One of those sounds.
Well, you just walk to one the closest one, and you bump into something, and when you bump into something, you hear Tony whimper, like
Over.
and you get 1 point more of damage because Bobby just bumped it.
No!
I'm just kidding. But yeah, you just almost step into Bobby.
Fuck.
Is that you? Are you okay?
Something, she or something hit me. I think I broke my ribs. I think she broke my ribs.
Can I try and first aid?
In the dark? Yeah, with the penalty die? Yeah, of course.
All right.
Stop it, it's your turn to die,
I'm
not
just
mine.
touching your whole body. Where are you hurting?
My ribs, she broke my ribs.
Oh, that's higher.
Actually, oh, fuck. Well,
That's my penis, Bobby, not my ribs.
well,
Sorry.
well, roll penalty because you can fumble.
Oh my god.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can. It's a failure because it's penalty. So yeah, you don't know. In this darkness without the proper tools, very difficult. You just hear Tony whimpering and just complaining about the pain. But...
Fucking get off me, Bobby.
Sorry, man. I was trying to
Joe,
help.
what do you do in this darkness? You hear all this shit going on.
So are we in the forest?
You
Part
are
of
in
this-
the camp. You are in near the forest, but you are inside the camp, and there is
So
no
it's like
light here.
It was open ground and it's now in darkness.
No, you are in the open, but still it's dark. Like the stars, the moon, everything has gone out.
Okay.
Every source of light has gone out.
I might try and hide.
Well, that's pretty easy in the dark.
There we go. That's what I'm gonna do. So
Fucking pussy, Joe, where are you going?
If this woman can see in this like shroud of darkness, she just sees him like squat down.
You know that South Park episode
like,
where Scarman is naked and he believes he's invisible and he's naked?
The Emperor's
Just-
new clothes.
Sneaking around. Well, but yeah, you try your best to hide, Joe. You just touch some bushes and try to hide inside something. Okay, the darkness just fades away again. The lights come up and you see everything again. But this woman or Melissa are nowhere to be seen.
No, I was running
Well,
with
do you
Melissa.
see?
I was running
Sorry?
with her before. I thought I was
Yeah,
running with Melissa.
You're in the middle of the camp, maybe you try to run to the boathouse, but you bump into a tree, and yeah, you are like, maybe you are behind here. Maybe see, you are behind the mess hall. You're just trying to, you get up, and you see the tree, you bump it into. Well, Tony, you are just crumpling the floor with Bobby trying to heal you awkwardly. And Joe, you are hidden in a bush, and you see now that you can see again. You see Tori in a very bad shape in the floor, and Bobby trying to help him. You don't see the woman, or you don't see Melissa anywhere.
So I'm gonna run over to Bobby and Tony and try and help Tony with his wounds for first aid. Can I do that? Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. But maybe you have some stuff in your pockets, bandages, some shit to try and help him.
Yeah,
So
remember
go ahead and roll first aid.
remember you've got a penalty die, and if you fail, if you fumble, I'm probably dead.
No,
Oh,
he
if the
doesn't have.
darkness is gone.
No, you.
Oh, the darkness
is
went
gone.
away. Yeah, right enough. Sorry.
You can still fumble and kill you though.
Still, he can fumble still, but that's a failure. So no, you can't help him. Your driver just it's beyond your skill for now. This wound, at least.
I've got good first. Being a nurse, I've got good first aid. So when it comes back around to my turn, I'm going to try it on myself.
Well, you can try to heal yourself. To maybe Joe can lend you some supplies, or you can head to the North Station and try to get some first aid.
I'm going to have to. I'm in a bad way. Like, I'm going to head towards the main Echo Lodge where my nurse's station is and do some first aid on myself.
I think I'm going to head towards the archery sports shed up towards
Okay.
the top and go and grab as much gear as possible.
Yeah, you can grab a bow. On the sports shed, you can find baseball bats. You can find the bows used for archery to teach the kids to shoot bows. And well, the rest are like footballs, maybe, and stuff like that. But the only thing you could use as a weapon could be a baseball bat, bow and arrows, something.
Yeah, I'm going for bow because I have archery. So, yeah, bow.
Yeah, probably you are the one to teach us archery here.
Yeah.
Okay, you had a hard success. Heal 1d3 points. Tony, you managed to maybe you set your bandage yourself and make it so the ribs don't hurt that much. But you are still in bad shape. You still have a major wound on you.
Okay.
So, well, it's after all this that has going on, it's like 2 in the morning, more or less. What do you guys want to do now?
I want to go back and try and kill the blokes in the shed. Now that I have a bow.
So do I, man. Like, I don't see really any other plan, really. I'm in a bad way, but like, they've got that little girl at knife point. We have to go try.
And Melissa's gone now.
Yeah,
Bobby?
I thought I was
Melissa and the
yeah.
lady are gone.
I'm gonna go grab some oil from the kitchen and
Okay.
some matches.
Okay.
That motherfucker dead.
Bobby's got his own plan.
Well, I guess I'm still running to the boathouse. I want to see if the boats have been sabotaged as well, and get some of the what are they called? The fire things, you know, the sticks, make little fire
Fires?
wick.
The
Yeah,
paddles.
I'm gonna see if there's any of those as well.
Okay, you head to the boathouse and check there. Yeah, you find paddles there, and of course the boats. You check the boats that they have holes on them, but the
Holes.
paddles are okay.
All the boats are like got holes in. There's no like escape. for the boats.
No, yeah, someone has taken measures. Measures to not allow you to escape from
There's
Are
here.
there
and there's
still
any-
40 life vests?
Sorry.
I said, are there still 40 life vests?
Actually, there are not 40, but there are like 10 life
Alright, we
vests.
can only save 10 then.
I mean, you could walk all the way
Yeah.
out.
And
but-
are there any flares as well? Like,
Listen.
are there any flare?
We're going to fight these weirdos in the barn, and we're all going to die in a blaze of glory, because Bruce never had a character die yet. So it's time for Brew to die. We're going to go down in a blaze of glory, shooting arrows at these bastards. I think that's the plan.
I ain't turning into no larva, pupae, whatever it was.
You guys are going to go and kill the kids because
No.
they have weapons as well.
The hillbillies.
But the kids had weapons, didn't they? They weren't just like zombies.
Yeah,
But
but-
they had weapons.
Yeah, but they're threatening the lives of my children that are in my care, so fuck it. I know who my side is. Like, I need to protect my kids. These
It
kids are
sounds
under
like a
my
line
care.
that should come from Bobby.
These kids are under my care. I am the camp counsellors. I'm the leader of the camp counsellors. It's my responsibility to save these kids. If they've got one of them at knife point and the rest of them is cocoons, we need to stop those motherfuckers. And I mean, out of character, my player's pretty sure that we're all going to die trying if we do, but I don't see any other options.
No, but we've checked them, so we can't drive out of here. We can't get a boat out of here. We can't phone anyone. So yeah, I think we're stuck here unless we
But if we create a diversion and slice open the larva and take the children out.
40 times. 39.
Yeah. Well, 38
pretty
because
good
one of
sleight
them
of
was
hand.
tied to a stake too. So.
Well, was 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
So, that's the plan, guys. You're going to just go all geared up, like commando-like, go into the barn and
Unless
Right,
anybody's got
these
another plan. I
hillbillies.
think Bobby's got an idea about maybe an idea with a distraction. What are you going to set fire to, Bobby?
Probably it was initially that woman. I was gonna get her to drink the milk and then set fire to her.
Yeah, getting her to drink the milk was a good plan, because I think it was we could watch what was going to happen to people when they drink the milk, but she's fucking disappeared.
Maybe a nearby tree outside the barn.
Maybe.
yeah,
Maybe
there are
the
three.
bus.
That might.
It's
Do you know what?
broken down.
Do you know what? Yeah. So we hide in some trees over here, right? We hide over here, and yeah, as they come out to check out whatever's on fire, whoosh, 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 4 of us, bows and arrows, we'll take them.
I mean, I was gonna be a little bit closer to the barn to try and cut him out. You know. I don't
What?
think I'm much good at a bow and arrow. More cleaver.
What if we took the barrels and we put them behind the barn? Oh wait, no, that'll burn the kids as well, wouldn't it?
just to say there's kids and
We can't
kids
burn
with
the barn.
weapons as
We
well.
can't burn the barn, Joe.
God damn it.
Right, I think I fire outside and drawing them out, yes. But I think, Bobby, you're right. I think we will eventually end up in close combat with them. But I'm thinking, get some shots off with these bows and arrows first. Get those range attacks in. Get that extra round of attacks in, basically.
Well, while you do that, I'll be trying to sneak in to rescue as many as I can.
Oh, because you're going to go in and try and cut the things when we cause a distraction.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So we've got Bobby going in to try and cut the kids' things, the cocoons open. I'm outside with a bow at distance. Joe, what are you doing? Bow?
I can probably bow. Bow's probably gonna be the strongest thing I can do.
Should we climb
Unless
up on the mess hall roof or the lodge roof or something so that we've got some height on them? Some looking down.
I'm just gonna climb into a tree. Do you want me to do some forest survival to find out about that?
Yeah, you don't need to roll anything just to climb a tree under normal circumstances. So if you want to climb a tree now and just be up in the tree, I'm not going to make you roll anything for it.
So I'm probably gonna be in the tree, like just beside Echo Lodge there.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So, you just tell me what you want to do. It's about 2:30 in the morning now.
And I'm in this one. I'm in this tree here.
Where?
This one.
All right.
So with me and Joe are in the trees. What are you gonna do, Sarah? What's the plan?
Call on your
Got any fighting
fairies.
skills?
Sarah,
Oh.
do it all.
I think. Oh, I was going to say I think we need to time out. Sarah's camera froze. Wave. Martin. Oh no, your camera's defroze.
No,
You were just really still. I thought your camera
not
froze.
frozen.
No, my character's not good at fighting, and she just thinks she's worried now because she's lost a kid. There's no way out, so she's panicking a bit.
Do you want to try and sneak in with
She
Bobby
does
and
not-
help?
And
help
she does
Bobby?
not trust you guys at all.
Do you want to try and
Does
help
not
Bobby?
trust you guys.
How sneaky
yeah,
are
I
you?
can't fight. Yeah.
Maybe,
I'll do what you guys tell me.
maybe,
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe you can
seduce
corral
them.
them. Oh.
Yeah, seduce them out into the open to make our life a wee bit easier with those bow and arrows.
Children
'cause-
or
No,
My
the weird inbreds.
Bobby. Right. Yeah, that's a good idea.
they're, in,
Try.
they're
My
inbred,
idea
though.
was
They
to,
only have a
like-
taste for their own.
I quite like the idea
I mean, I
of
was gonna get-
pulling them out
I
with a
was gonna
fire
get
in a
some
tree.
chocolate
Like.
from the canteen and like try and lure the kids out because the kids like chocolate. So
How do you know that?
Sarah's. You know, kids like chocolate. It's basic kids logic.
I thought they liked
Sarah's
the...
gonna get some. Sarah's gonna get
Twiglet
chocolate.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Sarah likes chocolate. No, Sarah's gonna try and get some chocolate. She's thinking that she can like confuse the kids and make them come outside when all the shit's going on.
Yeah, because some of
Which
these
will also
weirdos
help
were
out.
kids.
Kids.
And the weirdo-
Exactly, because...
Well, you were saying that some of these inbreds were like teenagers and shit.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So he's
Oh,
gonna
wait,
try.
we're
And...
saving the inbred children? Wait,
No,
that-
no.
No,
Sarah's
you
coaxing
said-
them out with
You
chocolate.
said.
Sarah's using the old "I've got sweeties in my van" technique. That old nonsense
Bobby knows
classic.
it. Bobby knows it
Jesus,
well.
Bobby classic.
Oh, right. Well, you can,
That old
right,
classic.
but somehow you, I don't know, but somehow, Sarah, you doubt you're going to lure these crazy teen inbreds with chocolate out from their family. They're pretty crazy, but you can try. I mean, I don't see logic in it, but I would
Nah.
allow it.
Sarah can't do shit. She's got all social skills and accounting. She ain't good for any of this.
What's
She's
her
just gonna-
appearance? What's her appearance? She might be good at if they're teenage boys. She might be able better at coaxing them out if she's got a high appearance.
We
have a
we
look.
want them out of the bar so Bobby can slip
Yeah,
in.
she's pretty. She's got a 70. She's pretty hot. It's pretty hot.
There we go.
So,
There we go.
So you
It's
might,
just,
if a
you
couple of them
know,
are like teenage boys, you might coax them out with a wee bit of cleavage.
I'm telling you, like that old movie trope of like putting the foot through the door. You know.
If it's not their sister, though, I don't know.
Yeah, if they're in
That's
breeding, they
just
probably
one
won't be
step
interested. Good point.
Oh yeah, that's the problem. You're not
I mean,
related, so
you should probably stick with who's. Are you just gonna who's luring them out? Because I should probably stick with one of you guys who's got a weapon in case I can smooth them and get the kids to come out.
Well, why don't you just take the kids as I'm rescuing them? Kids, right? And
Yeah,
take them
frying
away
pa-
from here.
Frying pan fire situation, Bobby. Those kids are not coming with you.
Yeah, why?
I know, but that's what I'm
It's like,
saying.
no way.
You're
Yeah,
following me.
why don't you be ferrying the kids out? Yeah, you be the one that's ferrying the ones that Bobby's rescuing as he cuts
him
the
to a
things
safe
open.
spot.
You be the one
Yeah.
getting them out to
Okay.
safety. Yeah. Me and Joe are
fair
fucking snipers with bows and arrows shooting mutant hillbillies.
Okay.
Fine, let's do it.
Yeah, okay.
I'm good with that.
okay. So what's the plan?
This
How
is-
are you going to lure these guys out in the open?
Listen, this Call of Cthulhu, I'll shoot at some teenagers. Like I don't care.
I'm gonna just set a fire near the barn, and then go like
How
make noise.
near? How near?
Close enough to where it could potentially set the barn on fire if it gets big enough, but also like not immediately setting the barn on fire.
You'll see
Okay.
stealthily, right? You can't. They're gonna notice when we're
So
like all running there for 10 minutes putting wood.
So
and
you
stuff
are you
together.
just adding like an extra
I
time
have
factor for us
oil.
getting these kids out?
I have oil, so I can soak like some my shirt or something in oil and set it there near some brush.
Any excuse to take your shirt off, Bobby?
Yeah, that's setting a
least it's
fire
not
is
my
going to
pants.
be.
What's Bobby's appearance? I want to see who's the hottest.
It's a
'cause I got
55.
above average. That's okay.
The ponytail is probably what's the extra 5
Yeah,
points right now.
it's not going to be it's
I'd
not
love if
going to
Bobby
be
was
hard
the
to
most
to set a
male.
fire with oil. Okay, so yeah, you can find rags, whatever you have a brush and set a fire
Oh, I'll tell you
near
what,
the
Sarah's
barn.
smart. Sarah's gonna try and do that thing where you put a hose in a petrol tank, and she's gonna try and make little bombs in jars. That's a good idea. That's what Sarah's gonna do. Making little bombs with petrol.
Okay, yeah. In fact,
With a little bit of time.
actually, conveniently, now that you're thinking on you know, things that go boom and things that make fire, you keep lined up outside the barn 5-gallon canisters of fuel for the cars, for the bus, for the jeep, and they are there like on one side of the barn, because yeah, that's where you park the vehicles, and the lawnmower is parked inside the barn.
Okay, I'm gonna make bombs or try and attempt to make petrol bombs.
Okay. Yeah, actually, not it's not hard to make a petrol bomb. You just fill bottles and place a rag.
We are just
So
going Vietnam on these fuckers, We're going to napalm the place. Fuck them.
No, when the kids are out, I'm just getting everyone ready so we can do it. Don't start using them yet. Like, be cool.
Yeah, you can make like 5 of those in
Okay.
and you take about half an hour. It's 3 in the morning now with all the
Okay.
planning, bomb making, and fire planning. It's almost
Okay.
3 in the morning now.
Everyone can have one, but I get 2. So that's how it works.
Oh, so I've got a petrol bomb now as well. Nice.
Nice.
All right. So next step, what are you going to do? You are going setting fire, Bobby. You are making a fire.
Or
in a
have they
place-
got one of? If they play baseball, have they got one of those machines that suits the balls? Because I kind of want to attack them with it. Just like hit them with balls.
No, you don't have one of
Here's
those.
the machine.
Yeah.
You don't have one of those. You
Yeah.
just play
that'd
the
be
regular
nice.
old way.
Ugh,
But
cheap.
yeah, you want to set a fire, Bobby. You say it in a place near the barn, but that potentially could reach the barn, but not at the barn.
Nice work with the
Nice
Molotov, Sarah. That's a great idea. We're going full
So-
on absolute just warfare with these guys, and I love it.
Well, I'm supposing you're going to set the fire away from the vehicles and the fuel.
Yeah, of course.
It's going to be a disaster. So let's say you set the fire around here, Bobby. You just set the fire and go hide somewhere, waiting for it to pick up, for the flames to pick up. Then one guy from inside opens the door and sees the fire and says, "Hey, Ezekiel, something is burning out here."
Shoot him.
What? Something is burning? And yeah, tell Mama that we got some fire here, but at the barn. No, outside. But
Fucking take my arrow.
Yeah, I'm shooting at him.
I'm
Are you
shooting.
Yep.
okay, you're shooting. Okay, shoot. Okay, that's a success. Shit. Okay,
Get fucked.
Okay,
Right
actually,
in the head,
yo,
face lands in the
actually-
fire.
actually, yo, you hit the guy in the face, and you nail him in the barn's door,
I
and
would-
he just goes limp. Well, the arrow breaks and he falls on the floor. The arrow is not going to hold the weight of the dead guy.
Oh,
But
I
he's
thought he was
crumpled.
beside the fire. Sorry, that's why I
No.
fired.
No, because he was
Never mind.
he was out. He opened the door, and he picks his head out. Looks like well, not only his head, but he just steps a bit outside, sees the fire, and he starts like yelling to the people inside. So you shot him. You just nail him to the barn's door, and he's dead now.
Yes, Chris, well
And
done, mate.
so
Yay.
someone says, "What the fuck happened to Emmett? Something's outside. Somebody set a fire outside.
As soon as somebody else
Don't let
appears,
the barn catch fire, boys. You can't let the fire reach the barn."
as soon as somebody else appears, I'm going to shoot. Now, will I use... What will I use? Fuck, I've not got archery on my sheet. Will I use unarmed? Will I use firearms? What will I use to shoot?
Oh, that's it. No, archery is his own special skill.
So what am I
And,
using?
You will be using the baseline. Let's say the baseline is 10, because archery is not something that
Ooh.
everyone
Okay.
is trained to use or use. I mean, let's go with 15, because the baseline for handgun is 20, but I reckon it's easier to use a handgun than a bow and arrow effectively. So yeah, let's go with 15. Okay, no one seems to. Okay,
You can
well,
add skills on a sheet. There you go.
oh yeah, but I think Joe already has archery. I think.
Yeah, there's an additional
Yeah.
skills section, so I've gave myself out with 15.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. You see like a woman, not middle aged, like a woman in her 30s, go out and say, "What the fuck happened to my husband?" And something is here, but something wants to burn it out. Is the fire near the barn? Oh, more likely, but put it out. We cannot let the fire burn the barn and the kids.
I'm getting the next arrow ready.
Yeah, the arrow just sticks into the barn side. Tony, sorry.
Hey.
They're shooting us.
Can I see him?
Find them! Kill them! Oh, what's that?
As soon as I see anyone, I'm gonna fire again. So
Okay,
I'm getting
so
another
let's-
arrow ready.
At this point, I believe it's fair going to combat, and let's say the fire. Yeah, the fire, it could reach the barn eventually, but yeah, let's say 10 rounds until the fire starts, like catching up with the
Bobby,
barn.
Do Sarah and I have to roll initiative as well if we haven't been seen or started attacking?
We're behind the barn, right? We're not where these guys are.
Is that just for sake of the rounds?
Okay, you are going to be able to surprise these guys when you enter combat. Okay, but you have to decide when you are going to enter combat. So
Well, do you want us to roll just so we take our actions still
you
every
don't
round?
you don't need to roll. Remember, it's your dexterity. You go in dexterity order, but yeah, you can. You will take your actions in your when it's your turn. No, that's not the way it works, because if you are surprising, you act first at anybody when you are entering combat. So you have to decide when you are going to enter combat. But if you want to do something else outside combat, well, you can do it at your initiative order, your dexterity order. Okay. Everyone have 55.
Except Sarah's got 50.
Okay, I know. No, Sarah has 50, but Joe, Bobby, and Tony. You get to decide in which order you want to act between you. Okay, and let's go with my. Okay, you're going to go first, guys. Tony, Bobby, and Joe, you decide when you're going to act. Well, Bobby is not in combat right now, so it's Tony and Joe. At this point, you just see a woman outside the barn, like wondering what the fuck happened with her husband.
Well, Joe shot
And
first last time, so.
So, Joe and Tony, it's your turn.
I'll let Joe go first because Joe shot first last time, so it makes sense that he goes before me.
Okay.
And am I just doing the same again, archery? Yeah.
Get that bitch.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay. You miss Joe. So your arrow just flies over the barn and gets lost in the woods beyond. Tony, what do you do?
I am going to try and do better than that, but I don't have a very great skill. Ho! With a hard success on a
Hard
5.
success.
I shoot
Okay,
that
that
bitch.
would be a check on a campaign, but I doubt this character is going to be played afterwards.
What's the
But
damage
yes.
on a...
It's
An arrow?
it's 1d6. Oh, yep, 1d6
Boom.
plus. Do you have damage bonus?
Where
Because
does
it's
it,
half.
where does it
it's
say on
already-
these sheets?
With combat, in the combat sheet, it says build
No.
damage bonus.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
1d4, 1d4.
So it's half. So you roll 1d6 and 1d2 because it's half your damage bonus. It's already factored in for Joe because it's already factored in his skills
6 plus
and
2
damage.
then. 8 damage.
Okay, wow, that's a good roll. In fact, you dropped the woman too.
Yes. Die
She
bitch.
Well, the first arrow comes like from the trees and grazes over her and passes over her, and she starts, "They are in the trees, Ma!" And then and she drops. dead.
Two down, guys. We're going to do this. 2 down. We're going to do it. Get in there, Bobby. Rescue those kids. We will just fucking shoot these guys.
Okay,
This is the first time anyone said that to Bobby.
Rescue those kids.
Okay, then well, it's your turn, Bobby, if you wish to do something or enter combat or do anything else.
Is the only entrance to the barn through the doors?
Yep, that's the only entrance to the barn door.
Try not shoot.
Alright.
There
Bobby
might
as
be
he
there
goes
might
in.
be like that little window, but it's way up over the door of the barn.
Okay, no, I go in swinging.
You want to
Here's
get-
Johnny.
Okay,
Here's Bobby.
you do that minus the axe, but you do that with your kitchen knife, I guess.
My
You want
meat
to enter?
cleaver.
You want to
Come on,
enter?
Bobby.
Okay, you have meat flavor. You enter the door of the barn. Okay, Tony, Bobby, you step in, and you see these guys. Now they are more. They are the lights are still very low, very very dimly lit. The barn, but you make out like 8 more guys, women or teens inside, and an old woman says, "Go, get them! Don't let them go near the boys, the children, the children." And this old woman starts like giving out orders. You can see Melissa there, and she is like her mouth is like like white, and she has drunk some kind of milk, and she's like she looks really scared, and she's being held by this old woman. And beside this woman is the other woman you just saw in the woods, and she's dressed in some pants and white jacket now, and she is just like she's just patting Melissa's shoulder. Everything is going to be okay, sweetie. We're going to take care of this madman.
Okay, I'm gonna rush the lady that we had already encountered because I know she's capable of her voodoo magic. And I'm
Okay,
gonna try and slash at her, but also in a way that, like, cuts her mouth or something to where she can't spit out her spells or whatever the hell she's doing.
You go ahead, roll brawl.
Come on, Bobby, it's do or die time, guys. I'll be back in a second.
I have to mention that to do this, you run past a bunch of armed hillbillies. Oh.
But I
she's
have
going to
60 luck, so...
Okay, but because she has to repost yet, so it's a success. You need you need a success to beat her, because she needs to win this roll with a hard. She will need a hard success if you succeeded.
I will spend 46 points of luck. Why not?
Okay, so you do that. 46 points of luck less, and it's a success. She doesn't manage to do it. So you slash at her face, and she says, "Oh, damn it! Oh, now you've done it! Get them, children! Kill these heathens for your dark mother!" Yes, Mama! They all respond at the unison.
So she's Mama, okay.
It's now Sarah's turn. You're outside the barn, behind the barn, hearing all this commotion.
Well, I guess I would have kind of stuck with Bobby, so fuck it. I guess I would have heard this. Sarah can't do shit. She's just gonna throw one of the bombs at the woman. She don't care. Fuck it.
You are
He's still gonna explode. He's still gonna explode anyway.
You are circled. Then you are circling to the bar's door and entering into the barn, right? So yeah, you see this scene. You see Bobby like run past all these hillbillies and go directly for the woman. Okay, give me a throw roll.
Okay, but it'll still explode anyway, right? I'm lighting it. It just might not explode on her, but it's gonna obviously.
Oh yeah,
somewhere.
it's going to explode somewhere, but it's going to explode somewhere
In the barn.
And I'm gonna use high luck. I want to burn this bitch.
28 luck, Martin. Quite right, mate. It's do or die time, folks. All the luck.
I've got 50.
Okay, look
at 18 luck
20,
to make sure.
28 luck to hit on target.
Oh, 28.
Yeah,
okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
I can do it.
Okay, you hit her, and yeah, Bobby is nearby. So
I want to hit Bobby, so he can duck out the way or something.
Well, no, if you hit her, yeah, she's going to she's not like hugging her either. So you light her on fire. And I forgot how much damage a Molotov should do.
Lot.
Yeah,
like
but how
30?
much?
Aye, it's 4d20s.
No. No, it's I have the compendium right here. Don't worry. Molotov cocktail from the
Everyone's just fucking throwing Molotov cocktails, getting all the luck out. This is do
Yeah,
or
it's
die
26.
time.
It's 26 plus catching fire. So,
Yay.
born. Okay, but born is each round. Born damage. I always forget these things, like burning. Blah,
I
blah,
roll
blah, blah.
2d6, Martin. Let's get a good
Well,
one.
just go to d6. Roll 2d6, Sarah.
Oh shit, 4.
It's alright, it's not,
Okay.
it's not the best,
The
but
worst.
it's not like me
Okay,
and Joe's
at
shooting.
At least yeah.
That was the first
Okay.
one
Yeah.
you made. No worries.
But she catches fire. Okay, so she's going to burn. Okay, let's roll down. That it's 1d6 each turn until the fire is put out.
Burn, bitch.
So she's on fire now in front of you, Bobby. And you start smelling this charred meat. Now it's the hillbillies' turn. Let's go. Who is still alive? Okay, this old woman says, "That's no, not fire. Don't let them burn. The children, kill them now. Yeah, mama." And she herself, takes out like a carving knife and goes for you, Sarah. Let's. Well, I don't have all the stats here, so I'm just going to roll.
Carving knife is
will
1d4.
Yeah, but I went to roll on the 100, 67 against. No, she's not a good brawler. She misses. She just slashes at you madly, but she
Yay.
misses, Sarah. And
So it's like, I'm your
no,
mother now, bitches. And she shouts to the kids. Like, I'm your mother
Yeah,
now.
say that.
okay, he's not here. He's dead.
mommy?
Okay, an old man, a guy like a guy like in his 40s, he just jumps out at you with his bare hands and tries to punch you. He's going to grab you. Okay, with a fighting maneuver. So you're going to dodge or you're going to riposte, Sarah.
I'll just dodge one person. I mean, Sarah's really busy doing everything again. Okay, she's gonna. Well, yeah, it's the same.
Okay, he goes.
I guess she'll repose. I guess because it's the same.
It's not the same.
Yeah, come on, Sarah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, you repose him. You punch him. Okay.
Yeah, say that.
Roll 1d3 plus. Well, you have the unarmed. You should do unarmed in your combat. Just to check the damage.
Combat. Oh yeah, it's 1d3. So let's see if I can fix it.
It's 1d3 plus if you have any damage bonus.
It'd be 3 then, I guess. No, just 3.
Okay, yeah. You just
Go on,
punch him
Sarah.
in the face hard, and he just backs down. Fucking bitch! And what another woman, just no, sorry, this woman is dead. Another guy goes out. He has a sickle in his hand, and comes at you, Sarah.
It's like, come on, I'll take you all on. Sarah kills
Are you
everyone.
reposting or are you dodging? Remember, you have
Okay,
already
it's
been attacked once. So you have been attacked, twice. So you have 2 penalty dice to your next repost or dodge.
So it doesn't matter which one I do, it's the same.
No, it's not the same because reposting means you have to beat the
If I
roll.
dodge, I guess I'll dodge. I'll dodge this time.
Okay. 6
Ooh,
against
did
40.
good.
It's a failure for me. It's a failure for you. Nothing happens. The sickle
Yay.
just slashes past over your head. Another woman she just goes with a shovel at Bobby, who is like staring at this woman on fire. Are you dodging, Bobby, or are you riposting?
I'm gonna dodge.
Good
Okay.
luck.
Oh, that's success for me. Oh, and okay, okay, you just dodge
Whoa.
out of the way.
Yes,
You just
Bobby.
roll over. You just roll into the ground and out of the way of this shovel hit.
Easy for dodgy Bobby.
Okay.
Ninja!
Dodgy bastard.
Is that what they call it? Is it a ninja? You're dodgy.
Just
It's because he's so sweaty. All the sweat of the kids being so close, no one can grab him. He's just like slippy.
Oh, he is a slippery bastard, our Bobby, like.
okay, now two women rush at you, Bobby, but not in the good way. Like, you see one young woman, another younger, maybe a teenager even then, coming at you with carving knives, both of them. The first one is going to attack you. Dodging or riposting?
I'll
Charm.
dodge.
Right.
She's a teen. Too old. Too old.
No, this one is young, but it's older, and that's a success for me.
Come on, dodgy Bobby.
Failure. You get hit. 1,
5 luck.
4. Plus it's half. No, he doesn't have strength. No, doesn't have damage bonus. Okay, she slashes at you in the arms. You get a slash in your arm for 2 points of damage. You start bleeding. And the other one, the teenager, attacks you. Are you going to dodge or riposte? Remember, you have 2 penalty dice now.
No, only one. She was
Does it
only
have-
attacked once.
He has been attacked. No, he
Or has he
was
been
he was
attacked
attacked.
twice? Oh,
Twice.
yeah. Shit.
He's outnumbered.
I'll just continue to dodge.
Go ahead. That's roll dodge. This is shit, critical hit for me. So you are going to need nothing because you're fucked. No, you need to be a critical hit. You need a critical, but 2 penalty dice. I need you to roll the click bonus penalty. One is 82, and the other it's the worst. It's 82. It's not a fumble yet. So, but you get attacked by maximum damage.
Shit,
I have to
son.
roll twice then. No, not maximum damage. Just twice. It's a melee weapon. So okay, that's 7 points of damage. How much health do you have left after this hit, Bobby?
I was at 9 after that first hit. So now I'm at 2 with a major wound.
Okay, yeah, there's a major wound. You get stabbed in the stomach. He stabs at your abdomen, Bobby, and you buckle over. The knife is still sticking out of your belly. So give me a Constitution roll and see if you stay awake. Oh, that's a failure.
Oh,
Shit.
good night, Bobby.
You fall unconscious, Bobby. Everything goes black for you. All right, that's all. So let's go back from the top. Tony and Joe, you're outside. You see this. You see Bobby go in. You see Sarah on the threshold of the barn. She threw a Molotov inside, but you don't see anyone else coming out.
Okay, if I don't see anyone else coming out, I'm running in with a machete. Now,
Okay,
for the record, when I
just-
said it was your turn to die, Brew, I never meant that I want it to happen. Just saying it was your turn. Just for the record.
Okay, he's still alive, but in a very tricky situation. Okay, you spend. I think you are going to spend your entire turn getting down the tree and running to the door of the barn. You are there now beside
Can I? Is there any kind
Sarah.
of? Can I make a dex check or something to jump down from the tree and get there quicker to get an attack in? Can I do anything? Like a hard
No,
success on a
actually
dexterity
no,
or something?
because no, because getting down of the tree is an action, and
Okay.
then running over there, you are not that close, anyways. So it's going to take you one round to get there. So you're
Okay.
there now. You're beside Sarah. You see the situation now inside. This well, now you see Sarah struggling with some of the guys from this weird family, and you see Bobby in the ground. You see a woman on fire, and the little girl tied to the beams is still tied there with the burlap sack on her. Joe, it's your turn. What do you do? You can't see shit from the way you are. I mean, you see Sarah now. You see Tony. He just ran off there with the machete. What do you do?
Is anyone in my line of sight?
Only Sarah and Tony.
So there's no enemies.
They're inside the
I
barn.
see.
Yeah. Well, that's you can make out someone, but they are struggling with Sarah. They are just in melee. You cannot make it out very well. You could try to shoot, but you could hit. You could hit Sarah if you fumble,
I'm not gonna hit Sarah.
and you are going to get a
I'm
penalty die
firing
too.
that bow. I'm throwing that bow.
It's
Let's
do
go.
or die, baby. It's do or die.
All right. It's not a fumble, but roll penalty. You just click bonus penalty. Okay, it's 80. Okay, it's 91. Still, it's a failure. An arrow just passes inside the barn, and yeah, well, it's Sarah's. It's Sarah's turn.
Well, Sarah's been doing all the accounting, and she's like, "Well, technically, I've done the most damage, meaning I am the best." So she's pretty happy with herself. She's gonna try. She's gonna be generally concerned over Bobby. She's like, "Yes, he's done things in his past, but she's gonna try and drag Bobby out of there with her turn."
Okay, thing is you have these two guys. All the people that attacked you are between you and Bobby. So
Okay.
I'm going to need. It's going to be really tricky to get there, okay, without drawing any attention. I'm going to need a dodge roll for you to be able to dodge your way to Tony. If you fail, you're going to get interrupted and hit.
Fuck that. I might just run away. Sorry, Bobby. I was thinking about helping you, but
It's okay. I mean, I would like to die surrounded by children, probably.
or be like Freddy Krueger or something and come back and torment kids.
All
Yeah,
right.
fuck it. Sarah's just gonna well, she wants to make room for everyone else, so she's gonna run away a bit.
Okay, so you run away.
Well, she'll run to wherever Tony is, like next to him, because
Tony-
she hasn't got any. He's like
Okay,
the
Tony-
strongest, or that's what she thinks.
Okay, Tony is. It's
Oh, sorry,
just-
Joe. Who's the one with the archery skills? That's who she's running
Okay,
to.
you
Joe,
run
yeah.
you run toward the trees to the tree where
Joe,
you know that
sorry,
Joe
Joe.
is. You run toward the tree that you know Joe is. And
This tree.
yeah, the fire is still spreading. So, and it's not that close to the barn yet, but in the barn, well, yeah, the woman is on fire trying to just put out the fire. Yes, things are going to get tricky now. It's the family's turn again. So the older woman that previously, oh no, sorry, it's the Dark Mother's turn. Let me get her. She's going to go. Yeah, in fact, she is the first one to act before all you guys. But her turn was spent rolling on the floor trying to put out the fire, and it's a barn. They're pretty of thing, pretty much stuff there that can catch fire. So, yeah, the barn start to catch fire too,
She'll take damage this round as well, yeah?
and she gets damaged too. In fact, she's 4, and plus the slash. Oh, okay. She's still burning. Okay, let me check. Oh, sorry. Let me check her dexterity. No, not initiative. Dexterity. And success. Okay, she puts out her fire, but she just the barn is starting to catch fire because it's a Molotov explosion inside the barn. All right, now the family goes. The old woman with the carving knife again attacks. Sorry, Sarah just ran off. So they just turn to you, Tony. This 60-something years old woman with a carving knife comes at you. You know that game Resident Evil 4 with these old ladies like with the knives trying to kill you, speaking Spanish. Well, this is speaking English, but come here, son. I'm going to carry you up. Okay, are you going to dodge or are you going to?
I am going to attempt to riposte. Can I throw a dart one of these darts that I've got when I do a riposte? Can I like sidestep and just try and, or even just like try and sidestep and point?
You can stab. You can try to stab her with the dart, but okay, that's well. It's not a throw. You should do brawl.
Okay.
Because you're riposting brawl. Okay. Well, to be fair, your first roll was 52, so it's a failure still. So but she's
some luck. Use some luck.
How much luck do I need to use?
To get to 45, you need 7 points of luck.
I will use it.
And you don't need to. She just failed her roll, so no problem there. Oh, sorry.
But I'm riposting. I'm stabbing at the bitch. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If you want to get a success in riposting, just spend 7 points of luck. And
I've got
what's
loads of
the
luck.
damage of what's the damage of the dart?
1d4.
Oops.
1d4. But you are adding. You can roll 2d4.
And my damage bonus is d4. 6 damage, bitch. Ugh.
Okay. Let's see.
We're gonna do it, guys.
Okay,
We're gonna do it.
Just stab her in the eye.
Yes.
With the carving with the dart, and she just crumples. And you you have. I hope you have more darts because this one is stuck in her eye.
It says darts multiple. It says darts with an S. So.
Okay, let's say you have like 4 darts on your person. Now you have 3. She dies.
That's one more down, guys. One more down.
The other guy that was beside her just tries to attack you with a sickle in his hand. Sorry. Riposting or dodging. You have a penalty die. You have been attacked already.
Me?
You're riposting or you're dodging?
I'm dodging.
Okay. That's a failure for me.
I feel good.
So again, nothing happens. He just the sickle against slashes past your head and you just ducked. Nothing happens. Then we got this other guy with a sickle in his hand. Well, the people that are surrounding Bobby, they just turn to the only guy left in the barn, you. And this guy goes to you again. You have 2 penalty dice this time. Are you dodging or are you attacking? Tony.
Dodging.
Okay, roll 2 penalty dice because you can fumble. Remember, that's a failure for me. But let's see if you fumble. No fumble. Ooh.
97's not quite a fumble.
Yeah, not a fumble, but almost
Close.
a fumble.
97 is close, like.
Yeah, it's 90. It's 96 for a fumble when you have less than 15 skill.
Mm-hmm.
But you're okay. Okay, you just nothing happens again. You just stumble a bit while trying to dodge, but he also stumbles and he didn't hit you. And you see, well, there are 3 ladies left here. The older ladies, they attack you, and you cannot dodge, you cannot do anything else. You are already outnumbered. Like you cannot dodge anymore. So they're going just to attack you with carving knives. Oh no! Yes, carving knives. That's a failure for her. No, this is a success. So you get hit 1d4. Yeah, no damage bonus. Okay, you get slashed in your arms. Both your arms get slashed across. When you try to defend yourself, but you get slashed across the arms, and you get 3 points of damage. The other woman, this one is a bit younger. She attacks you, and she misses.
Good, because I've got 3 hit points left.
She misses for a bit, and this teenager girl rushes us. Oh, actually, she doesn't have a knife because she left hers in Bobby's belly. So she didn't rush to attack you. She just spent her turn trying to pull out her knife from Bobby's belly, which she does, but she is not ready to attack yet. So you are in luck, Tony. And we go back to the top. But sadly, this time, this woman is no longer on fire. But she's very scarred and bleeding from the face and all scarred. And she says, "Fuck this! Well, you asked for this. You asked for this, mortal." And suddenly, her skin just peels off, and a form emerges. This is a woman, a naked woman, like younger, but she has, beside her arms, she has 2 more arms made of roots and flesh combined with eyes and mouths all over them, and her body is filled with black breasts, and they just drip milk from them.
Lovely.
And
How young are we talking?
Multiple mouse and dripping breasts.
Motherfucker.
How young?
Is it a sanity roll? I've noticed you've not made any sanity rolls all night.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that.
No, but now it's time. Now is the time to do them. I'm going to check for how much sanity this means. It should be like, okay, just roll. I'm going to tell you shortly. You have a success. With a success, okay, it's only 1d4.
Do I still roll if I'm unconscious?
No, because you are unconscious. You are
Ooh.
not
Perfect.
seeing anything.
Nice. That's a nice dodge.
I
Silver
failed.
lining. Okay, Sarah, you are not there. Sarah is running the hell away from
That's
there.
cool.
You are midway towards Joe, who is in a tree
Cool.
outside.
Only lost one. That's all good.
Okay, 1 point of sanity. You're still in control. But this monstrosity in front of you, well, doesn't bode you well. Tony, you're alone. Bobby is, well, it's not technically dying, but he's out of the fight for now. things are looking green for you. Sarah just left you. And it's Tony and Joe's
You
turn.
don't know that I left you. You don't know. You don't know what happened.
He knows because you were beside him. Now you're running away. Okay, it's Joe's and Tony's turns now. Who is going to act first?
Right, rock, paper, scissors. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
All right, are we doing rock paper scissors? Me and you. Sorry, I was flipping the finger to our English friend in chat on Twitch.
All right.
He's giving me a round for speaking Scottish. Right, rock paper scissors. Is it 1, 2, 3 shoot or 1, 2 shoot?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Right, ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Scissors.
All right.
That's
Rock, paper, shit. Paper.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Okay.
win.
Okay.
You go first.
Go ahead. Okay, you go first. Okay,
You go first.
Okay, Tony, you are almost surrounded by inbred hillbillies, crazy hell bent on chopping you to pieces. Plus, this monstrosity just emerged from the back of the barn. What are you going to do?
I'm chucking a dart at the monster.
Okay, you just try to. Hey, please, guys, move a bit. I'm going to throw a dart. You throw a dart. Go ahead.
I'm taking down the boss if I can. Like,
Okay, you just hit this monstrosity with your little dart. Just sticks into one of the many breasts that are sporting milk. Well, not sporting, like dripping, not just sporting, but it just sticks there, like dangling there. She just looks down, and one tendril just removes it. Now, it's Joe's turn.
what state is the barn in now with the fire? By the way.
Oh, it's starting to catch slowly but surely. Don't worry about it. Worry about it. Joe, you can make out what the fuck is happening there. You just see Sarah running like crazy towards you, and you just saw a bunch of people like trying to chop Tony to pieces, and he's trying to fight them off. But you can't see very well from where you are.
So I still can't see the.
Yeah, you see, you
other
don't
hillbillies.
see, you see a lot of people. Okay, you see a lot of people trying to kill Tony basically, and you see Sarah running towards you. You could shoot, but one of them, but you risk hitting Tony if you fumble your attack, and you have a penalty die because the situation. Okay, you can make out clearly your target.
Do it, Joe. Save the kids. So it's do or die, Joe. Do it.
I know, but do I fire or do I get closer and then fire?
You may get down off the tree and try to make your way there. That's going to take you a turn to get there and see more clearly the situation.
Fuck it, right? If you get shot, then it's your fault. What the fuck did you do in there? You should have ran towards me and led them there, but you didn't. You had the choice. Get shot.
Okay, that's a roll penalty. Just click bonus penalty.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 83. It's a failure. You could spend luck.
18 luck to hit.
Spend luck.
To hit. Okay.
Yeah,
Just.
Shit,
No, you just need to edit. Use edit mode and subtract 18 points of luck, and you are going to be left with 32 points of luck for next time.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, it's a success. You hit this younger woman that was in the fray. Okay, Tony, you see an arrow get past between everything and just hit one of the younger women that was attacking you, and she drops dead.
Nice. That's
Okay.
another one down, guys. We're gonna do it.
Okay. Who is going now? It's Sarah. You are well. You were running towards Joe. You saw Joe go past you. Oh, sorry. No, you see another arrow coming from the tree. Okay. What are you going to do? You can reach Joe's place by now, but he's up in the tree shooting arrows. What are you going to do?
I mean, I guess to do anything, I'd have to run back. If I wanted to throw another Molotov, I'd have to run back, right? Like, so I'd be right in the, I feel like...
Yeah.
Nah.
Get back here, Sarah! Get back here! Fucking help me!
Fuck that shit. Sarah did the best she's ever gonna do, so she ain't running back. It's not gonna happen again.
You're staying outside.
She's just gonna run towards, Joe, but she's gonna be like, Bobby got excited with the kids and passed out, and Tony's got excited by a boob monster. And she's just gonna leave. Yeah.
I'm killing the boob monster.
So what you think? Let's see what happens.
The titty hydra.
Titty Hydra.
Oh, right.
I'm fucking killing it. It's after my kids.
I guess if Sarah can't do much else, she might just shout out. I don't know. She's just gonna lie and be like, "Yeah, the cop. Don't worry, because I think something like the cops will be here soon." She's gonna lie and see if anyone cares. Oh, I know what you're
Very
talking about.
honourable of you.
No, he doesn't seem to mind.
Oh,
Well, that
roll
just
anything.
assess the situation, Sarah. You assess the situation. You see. Okay, let's go now down to the family of crazies, with who is still alive. Well, I have at this point. Ezekiel is alive and he attacks
Oh, they've got names.
with a sickle.
Ezekiel.
Yeah, they all got names. Ezekiel, Aaron, Emma, Jeb, Rachel, Caleb.
Absolute hex man.
Okay, let's
Heck
go.
names.
Dodge or repost, Tony. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, the family. It's the family store now. And
Is it?
This-
I've not had an attack since they went, have I? No, I have. Yeah, I have. Yeah.
yeah. You attacked. You
I'm
stab in the
dodging.
eye. This old
You-
woman.
You went first, and instead of coming towards me, so I could have got a clearer shot, you decided to attack.
Yeah, I know. I used a 25 luck. Is it 25? Yeah, 25.
Oh, wait. I'm rolling. That's for Ezekiel. That's a hard success. So you need a hard success too.
So how much luck
So
is
you are
hard
going-
success on 45?
On 45, you need to roll. You need to roll a 22.
For a hard success? 22.
Yes.
So,
So you need 58 point of luck.
well, I've got
Spend.
63. So I've
It would
got.
be 48.
Is it 48? Right, I've got 13 left.
48. You're right. 48.
So what have I got left
So,
in?
well-
15.
Okay. 50. Oh,
I've got
50 points
15
of
luck
left.
left. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, you dodge, man. He just stabs at your abdomen, and you just back out, and misses for an inch. Then comes the other guy with the sickle. If someone is interested, it's like half brother and cousin. I don't know. It's a mess there. Let's go. Dodging or riposting. You have a penalty die now. Hard success.
Still a success.
Penalty, just regular success. Go. That's for him. It's hard success too. So you dodge away. He slashes at you, and you just duck under the slash.
I just have to match it with a dodge, don't I? Yes.
All right, so that's And the other girls that are still alive, the older ones. No, this is a teenager, and the other one. Let's go. You are dodging or are you reposting? Remember, you have 2 penalty die now.
I think I have to dodge, like.
That's a failure for me. Okay, now the other girl, there's this teenage girl. By this time, the teenage girl that was just has the bloody knife from Bobby's belly and lunges at you. You cannot do anything. You are outnumbered. You are done.
Yeah.
So, but you barely see her coming at you, and she misses. Luckily, she just misses because you could not react to that. And we're going back to the top again with the Dark Mother. The Dark Mother just attacks you. Oh, with one of her horrid tendrils. Are you going to riposte or dodge?
Dodge me with this hentai bitch. Oh,
Okay,
get away,
hard
bitch.
to
Get
kill.
away.
Failure, and she grabs you with her tendrils and crushes you for 14 points of damage, and you're crushed to death.
I am dead.
You get just squished with this horrid tendril, and the mouths start to devour your body. And you just crumple, still hanging in one of her tendrils. And let's go with Joe. It will be your turn, but you are dead. Joe, you just saw a root, a tendril made of roots and flesh with eyes and eyeballs and mouths all over the tendril. Just grab Tony and basically like crush him to death. So as that for you to roll sanity.
Okay. So what do I need to click to roll it?
Just
Just
click
sanity?
Very top.
sanity. Yeah, sanity.
Okay.
Okay, it's a success, so you only lose 1d6 points of sanity.
Okay. And then
That's a
D6.
combination of the monstrosity plus seeing Tony crushed to death. Okay, 4 points. You lose 4 points of sanity. You edit your sanity, your current sanity amount. And you
71.
subtract 4. It is not enough to risk a bout of madness yet, but that was close. You are, well, it's a success, so you are not shaken. But yeah, it's pretty awful what you saw. You saw Tony just being crushed by this monstrosity from you don't know which fucking hell this came from. And Sarah, you too, because you are outside and this was clearly seen from outside, you need to roll sanity for the same situation.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh.
She's got high sanity and she just.
Shit,
Yeah,
that's
she's
failure. At
stupid.
least not a fumble, but you lose
Eh,
2d6 points of sanity. So
yeah, so
I'm
you go
combining
crazy.
both events in one roll.
Ugh.
Oh, 6.
Oh,
Yes, it could have been
shit.
worse.
You lose 6 points of sanity. Okay, you risk a bout of madness. Roll
Yay.
intelligence and see if your brain can comprehend what you saw. It just protects you from the truth.
Okay. How intelligent is she? She's okay.
Okay, luckily
Yay!
your
Sarah's
brain
dumb.
just shields itself from the truth. You just play dumb. I don't know what the fuck it was. I will explain that later. Maybe you're seeing things. Nope. That's for later. so you don't fall for a bout of madness, but you are pretty much shaken. You fall off on your ass involuntarily and let out a scream. Okay, that's now it's Joe's turn. What do you do, Joe? After this, it's your turn now.
So, what about the three villagers? Are they still there, or the inwards?
Yeah, they're still there, but I mean this carnage that was left by this tentacle that you just saw come out from the barn. In fact, they seem to be cheering now and saying, "Praise the Dark Mother."
Right. Okay. I'm just gonna fire an arrow because there's no problem with me hitting anyone now because there's no one there.
Yeah. That's the good news. No one is in your way anymore. You have clear sight to your targets. The bad news is something very awful is inside that barn.
His
One
aim
inch
slightly
away from
shifts
that barn.
to Sarah. You better watch
Sorry?
out, Sarah. Your aim just slightly shifts over to Sarah, and she's in the way.
Now you have a clear shot. You see like a couple of women and two guys in there.
Let's
Okay,
go.
success. Okay. Yeah. You hit one of the guys and he crumples dead on the floor. And he says, "It's no matter, my children. The time is up, is nigh. Your sacrifice is not in vain." Okay. Joe, what's your turn now? It's Sarah's turn. You see one of the other guys crumple, but still it's the mother of the tentacle. You're still holding Tony's body.
So what's wrong with the boat, Sarah? What did you say earlier was wrong with
Oh
it?
yeah, apparently they've all got holes in them. So
Oh, they got holes. Oh,
yeah, but I mean, I can swim pretty good, so
same.
so I'm like, fuck it. Like, okay.
Bobby's still knocked out. Is Bobby dead?
No, he's not. He's knocked out. He's unconscious until
Knocked
someone
out.
revives him or helps him. He's unconscious from the hit he took.
Bruce dying with me for once, for moral support. Because I always die, she never fucking dies. She's dying with me. Gonna burn to
You know,
death.
I'm the final girl. I have to survive this, or you broke like all laws of like slasher horror films if I don't survive. So I'm just
Oh
saying.
yeah, 100%.
So yeah, I'd be I guess we think we know we're gonna have to run away because they're gonna catch you in that tree eventually. They're not gonna just like keep getting picked off.
Yeah. And that thing's just gonna get bigger, isn't it?
It's got 4 boobs. I mean, clearly.
I didn't
Alright.
say 4. I say multiple. I didn't say how many.
Multiple.
Oh, in my
They
head,
just
it
keep
was 4 boobs.
producing over time.
It's titty-licious.
It's a titty hydra.
Hydra.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think Sarah's definitely going to be taking a run for it because she's weak. She can't take anything. So.
Okay, so you head for the river and
Oh yeah,
take your
I don't.
chances.
Yeah, I'm running to the river. But
Okay,
I'd
you head.
obviously
you
I'd tell
head
Joe.
out.
I'd tell Joe. Well, I'd try and tell him, but without shouting it so they hear. I'd just like try and tell him and then run.
Okay. It's almost time anyway, because
Is this where I run
Okay.
into the lake and there's like a big Cthulhu monster with like 7 tits
nah,
or something?
no, you're
Oh,
I
you
feel
mean
it
like
rises
her?
from the lake.
immediately runs straight into a kraken's mouth.
Yep, I think it might happen.
Okay, so that's the end of the turn. So back on the top. Now, Joe, you see this monstrosity emerge in fullness. Okay, this woman was this is a black body, black breasts, dripping milk, and these tendrils, horrid big tendrils made of roots, flesh, with eyeballs everywhere and mouths moving independently. And she says, "Children, it's time now. Don't worry." And she signals at the dead guy, because when the last guy dropped dead, like, "Oh no, they got Ezekiel." "Don't worry, child. Soon we'll be together now." And you hear a sickening sound from the barn. "It's time. It's too late for them now." You hear like something ripping apart, a massive ripping apart everywhere inside the barn, and a horrid screeching sound, like some kind of morbid children sounds from the barn, Joe. And then you see bursting forward one little, you could say, tree made of flesh, like 4 little legs, like 4 elephant-like legs, but and a trunk and a lot of tentacles. It's a very weird monster. I think I have a picture of it somewhere. This is looking from inside the barn. Not exactly. I'm going to show this to the players. So this is the barn, but that's if you click on the little magnifying glass, that little monster, very small monster,
Yeah.
just rushes out of the barn, then another, and they start devouring the dead inbreds that are lying on the ground. They start devouring the living ones too, and they start coming 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 12. Start, "Come, children, come to me, my dark young." And you are up there in the tree. Give me another sanity roll, please. It's going to
Sanity. There we go.
Hey.
a success. You lose 1d4 this time.
Okay.
No risk for a bout of madness yet.
1d4.
But okay, 4 points. Because it was a failure for a sanity roll, you do an involuntary action. And your involuntary action is you just get startled and you start trying to move back this monstrosity, and you lose your balance and fall off the tree. And you get how tall was this tree? Let's say you get 1d4 points of damage.
Can I use dexterity to try and save
No, you are
myself
too
and
shaken.
light
You're too shaken for it. You fall. The reason you fall off, you fell off because you were startled and horrified at this sight.
Can I use
So-
luck?
No, because it's not. You can't use luck for sanity rolls.
Okay.
Got it.
I'm just trying to pull everything out of the fucking closet here. What do I need to do? Sorry. The
1d4 points of damage for falling off the tree.
yeah, it's only another one.
Yeah,
It's
you just bump your head, but you are a bit shaken. You're shaking for what you have just saw, and these little monsters start devouring everything inside, dead or living. Oh, Bobby, but by the way, Bobby, you're dead now. They started with you, so you're inside. So
Oh.
they started with you. Maybe you opened your eye for a bit, like, what the fuck is going on? And you saw these cocoons ripping apart and these monsters coming out, and they started well, devoured for you. Well, you got eaten. You got eaten by children, so it's some kind of children
The
anyway.
best death for a pedo chef.
Aye.
So, Joe, you see this craziness going outside the barn, and Sarah is headed to the river. What do you do?
I'm going to Echo Lake. I'm going that way. I'm getting
Okay,
out towards that water as well. I'm following Sarah.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Tell me.
So I'm already on the ground, right? I fell out of the tree.
Yeah, yes, you're on the ground already.
Yeah. So I just I sprint past Sarah. Sarah kind of looks at me as much to say, "Where are you going?" And I'm like, "See you later. Survival of the fittest."
Yes, Sarah, you're heading to the lake.
Sarah's gonna look in his face and be like, "Oh my god, his beautiful looks. That 1 point of damage. He's so ugly now." She doesn't care. End it.
Well, you both go into the water. You cast yourselves into the dark waters and try your luck with it. And yeah, you basically. Do you have a swim skills?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a swim roll. A final run. See what happens.
Let's go swimming. Where the fuck is it? I'm sure I've seen it.
Yeah, I found it. It's on the bottom.
One of the end
third one.
ones. Hey!
Okay.
Sarah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You got swim to the lake and make it out. At some point, some hours later, you make it out exhausted, somewhere, scared, wet, and yeah, you're picked up by someone in the highway. And what do you do after that?
Before that, Sarah's gonna be like,
Are you going to tell anyone what happened? Are you going to go into hiding?
Sarah's gonna make Joe practice the scene from Dirty Dancing in the water, just to relax everyone.
Remember, you're counselors, and I'm pretty sure you have Camp Echo Lake shirts on yourselves. So I don't know if you want to do something about it before getting back to civilization.
I think we'd just be like, it was like a pedophile cult attacked another pedophile, and someone got caught in the crossfire. That's Sarah's story.
Okay. Well, what you hear later in the news is a massacre took place in Camp Echo Lake. Several counselors were found. Well, the cook was. Oh no, the cook and the nurse were found dead, along with a local family of farmers. Every kid sent to the camp disappeared without a trace. And for the years to come, these woods are going to be cursed. Everyone, or almost anyone who ventures into these woods disappears. Maybe someone who makes it back could swear he saw trees moving, huge trees moving among the woods, even ropey tentacles moving around in the woods. But the thing is, Camp Echo Lake is never reopened. Mr. Leo, of course, lost all his investments, and he was sued to hell by the 40 families.
Get fucked.
Of children that disappeared.
Plus Tony and Bobby's families as well, no doubt.
Well,
maybe not Bobby's.
Oh,
maybe
Bobby's
Bobby's.
family.
We had a family.
well,
Yeah.
not anymore. You guys killed them all.
I did nothing. I sat in a tree. So
Sarah did it all. Sarah like tried to kill the boob monster before she was a boob monster and slapped people. Tried to rescue Bobby, but it's too far away.
So, well, that's the end of the Dark Brood.
Bravo, Leo.
Well, no, don't go near those woods. Anyone, please. Stay away from there.
So I'm sure Joe and Sarah would have thought after like an hour that they might have to actually come up with like a lie, because otherwise it really looks like they did shit, because like they didn't find their bodies.
You'd
There
be
were no two
investigated,
counselors.
like.
Yeah.
So what I said to you earlier about Joe having a false name, it's actually from his character sheet, because he adopted a fake identity after he killed a drunk redneck who pulled a knife on him in a bar fight. So that's why when I went to the barn and they had a knife at the girl's throat, I didn't want to leave.
Hey man, did you kill Drunky Steve?
Yeah. So who Drunky Steve was.
So, well, yeah, I suppose you are going to leaving. Well, everything. Joe is safe. He never was there. He's a nobody. He's still drifting, but I suppose he's not seeking work in summer camps anymore.
No,
Too dangerous.
definitely not.
And Sarah, well, Sarah, I don't know when. Sarah,
From-
what became from Sarah in the end? Then?
Sarah comes back in the really bad sequel, the second one, and then she comes back as her daughter's mother in the third one. So, yeah, she's doing pretty good.
I see where you're going there. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Can I have a cameo in the second one where I just like kick a door in?
Yeah, I
Sure.
mean,
I